It is your feel-good breakfast show. I can't believe it. We've made it to August and we've made it to a new week, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my birthday month with you.
It's a festival of birthdays, okay? And we will be reminded every day, if I can remember last year. And that's okay. So start sharing some love. Maybe do a little bit of fishing. Now, we're going to do a lot of catching up this morning, as we do after a weekend. But this isn't just the start of a new month and maybe a change in the seasonal feel. It's the start of Women's Month. Come on. We're going to be celebrating some unbelievably inspiring women who are leading, creating, they are breaking new ground, smashing through glass ceilings wherever they go, and we love it.
As we do, as women. Now, we'll meet the founders of Jaffled, Sasha Lee Small, as well as Lauren Abrams, who are coming together and giving the classic toasted sandwich a gourmet makeover. I also heard a spicy curry is on the menu, so bring the milk is all that I was warned by.
I shall have a shoulder lappy, just in case, okay? But we do love a little bit of heat here. And then competitive weightlifter Hajira Tambe is going to join us to show how strength is about so much more than just lifting weights. But ladies, the bottom line, y'all need to be lifting weights. And I'm not talking about bench pressing 120 kilograms. We just need to feel the earth force on us. It's vitally important, but for women, so much so.
Well, I'm very excited about that. And finally, on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, award-winning singer-songwriter Zoe Zana. She reflects on her remarkable journey and is going to treat us to a special performance of an unreleased track. She walked in here this morning and she was ready, so I'm so excited to get into the music.
Cannot wait for that. And then, of course, we're going to do as much kind of mental checking in as we can. So we'll get into how our weekend was, filled with sport, and my kids were just amazing at the moment. So I'm feeling like a very proud dad, but time to actually act like a grown-up and get into those sporting and news duties after a busy weekend. Yep, a lot to reflect on this morning.
Well, let's delve straight into your national news headlines to kickstart this Monday, where the Electoral Commission says it will introduce an additional electoral code of conduct, and that's to combat disinformation ahead of the 4th of November local government elections. Now, IEC CEO Sai Mamabolo says the new code will take effect once the election date is officially proclaimed, alongside the existing code. Now, the Commission also confirmed the voters' roll closed at midnight, with no further registrations or voter detail changes permitted. An election timetable outlining key deadlines, including candidate submissions and special votes, will be published immediately thereafter. In other national news, the Free State Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Department says its clean audit outcome reflects a strong commitment to sound governance and responsible financial management. Now, the department received a clean audit for the financial year ending on the 31st of March 2026, with the Auditor General commending its governance systems and financial controls. Now, spokesperson Zimase Mbeu says MEC Mokoena believes the result strengthens public confidence and also places the department on an upward trajectory. Now, the department has pledged to maintain the standard and improve service delivery. Internationally speaking now, let's head to Guinea, who has become the first ECOWAS member to opt out of the bloc's planned eco-single currency, choosing to retain the Guinean franc. The monetary union is expected to launch in July of 2027, although a phased rollout remains under discussion. Now, analysts say Guinea's decision reflects concerns that joining too early could limit economic growth, particularly as most of its exports are destined for Asia. Now, ECOWAS leaders are expected to revisit unresolved issues surrounding the currency at a meeting come December. In other news, senior U.S. senators have introduced a short-term spending bill, and that's aimed at keeping the federal government funded until the 11th of December, as well as avoiding another shutdown before the midterm elections. Now, the measure would maintain current funding levels while giving lawmakers more time to negotiate a full-year budget. Now, Senate Majority Leader John Toon says preventing another shutdown is a top priority following 2 lengthy funding lapses within the past year. Now, the Senate is expected to vote on the proposal before its August recess. And finally, for your first bit of news, let's end on a feel-good note, where a 16-year-old rookie lifeguard is being celebrated after rescuing a 10-year-old boy from dangerous surf at Seabright Beach out in California. Now, Ryder Williams sprang into action when a powerful sneaker wave swept the child into the ocean. Battling relentless waves, he refused to let go until another lifeguard arrived to help bring the boy back to shore safely. The dramatic rescue captured on camera has gone viral, earning widespread praise for Ryder's courage but also his composure. Now, remaining humble, the teenager credited his fellow lifeguards and said protecting lives is simply part of the job he loves doing every single day. Now, with that attitude, let's tackle a new week ahead, and also let's tackle the world of sports. Here's Gray with the latest.
The 40 years back, but of course WAFCON has had us entertained, so let's jump right in there and get that African connection. Cameroon are looking good. They made it 2 wins from 2 matches at the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations with a 1-0 victory over Ghana yesterday. The only goal of the game coming in the 19th minute from the penalty spot. And Ghana had an equaliser, then ruled out, agonisingly so, in the 79th minute. Then in last night's other Group D match, Mali beat Cape Verde 3-2. And of course, Banyana take on Burkina Faso tomorrow at 10 p.m. They're going to need all the gears we can muster down south. Now, of course, the 40 is back again in another lane. The new Premiership season got underway this weekend, with defending champions Orlando Pirates earning a 2-0 victory over newly promoted Milford FC. Welcome to the party. Osman Apollos and Sepang Moremi finding the back of the net in each half to get Pirates up and running beautifully after their fantastic season last year. And elsewhere, Kaizer Chiefs looked strong as well. They beat Kruger United 3-1. Golden Arrows and Chippa United, they shared the points after a goalless draw. But welcome back to the PSL. Then, of course, the Commonwealth Games has had us very well entertained. Came to a close last night. The 2026 Games came to a glittering end yesterday evening, with Team South Africa bringing home 28 medals in total. 7 golds, 11 silver and 10 bronze medals. Saw South Africa finish 11th overall on the standings, while Australia, England and Canada claimed the top 3 spots, as they often do on the medal table. Nigeria is the highest placed African nation in 7th with 24 medals, including 10 gold medals. So congratulations to Team Nigeria as well. Now, we've got all the structures in rugby engaged at the moment. And here in South Africa, the Pumas beat Boland 2015 in Wellington yesterday, bringing an end to round 3 of the Currie Cup action. And it's been brilliant. The victory securing the Pumas' first win of the season, while also ending Boland's unbeaten start to the tournament. Then in other Currie Cup results, the Lions, they brushed aside the Bulls 42-19. Maybe a little underserved there on the personnel front. While the Stormers, they got the better of the Sharks in a very entertaining encounter, 36-28. We'll continue to track all of those sporting headlines. But once again, welcome back to the PSL. Cannot wait for that. And yes, the games and the banter to start. But right now, start of a brand new week. The weather has been a little bit crazy of late. Let's track that to start.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. Let's delve straight into it at the start of a new week. We get started in Polokwane, where sunny skies will take over your Monday today. Let's get into those temperatures. You'll start at a low of 4 degrees, and that rises to a beautiful high of 24. Now, as we look ahead together, sunny skies continue to dominate your week, with tomorrow's daytime high as much as today's, with a cold start of 5 degrees. All right, Klerksdorp, let's see what's happening your side. Taking over your skies will be sunny conditions throughout. A bit of a chilly start of 2 degrees, but that does warm up nicely to 22 today. And as we look into the week, tomorrow you can expect partly cloudy skies, while sunny skies continue on from midweek. Into Pretoria we go with blue skies and sunshine that will make for a pleasant day for you ahead. A 6-degree start warms up nicely to a maximum of 22 degrees. Now, temperatures will range between those, but it will be sunful days that are here to stay. And heading into the week, your daytime highs will max at 25 degrees on both Thursday and Friday. All right, Johannesburg, clear skies and sunshine are on the cards for you today. Temperatures range between a cold 5 and a set high reaching 19 degrees. As we head into the week, sunny skies define your days. Now, your daytime highs will settle at 21 degrees both tomorrow and on Wednesday. That brings us over to Mbombela, where today's forecast calls for some sunny skies. Your temperatures will climb from more of a chilly low of 9 degrees and warm up nicely to 25 today. Now, tomorrow sees temperatures remaining much the same as today under sunny skies before climbing to that high, peaking at 28 degrees by Thursday. In the beautiful Bloemfontein, a beautiful sunny day lies ahead for you. Our temperatures will sit between a freezing 0 degrees and reach a high of 20. Now, you can expect some sunny skies to continue on heading into the week, with pleasantly warm temperatures reaching those mid-20s come end of the week. All right, Richards Bay, let's see what's going down your side. Afternoon showers are forecast for today. It will be accompanied by breezy conditions. Your temperatures, well, they'll range between 12 and 23. But sunny skies take center stage in the coming days with cloudy and humid conditions expected from Friday onwards. Heading into Durban next, where partly cloudy conditions take over your day. As for your temperatures, it does move between a chilly 11 and that high, while it's sitting at 23 degrees. Now, sunny skies will define the coming days, while tomorrow's temperatures will range between a low of 13 and a high of 23. That brings us over to Mthatha with sunshine that dominates the forecast across your region today. Your temperatures will range between a nippy 4 degrees and that high sitting at 24. Now, the coming days bring you mostly sunny conditions with the lingering clouds. Those daytime highs will settle at 26 degrees tomorrow and Wednesday. In Uba, on your side, skies will remain sunny for much of your Monday. Temperatures will move between a cold 2 degrees and that high sits at 24. Now, sun-filled skies are set for the week with lingering clouds, while daytime highs, they'll peak at 26 degrees on both Tuesday and Wednesday. Out in Kugompo City, sunny skies will greet you on this beautiful Monday morning. Temperatures will range from a chilly 10 to a high of 23. As the day progresses, sunny skies will turn partly cloudy, with temperatures holding up steady in the low to mid-20s. And then out in GQ Gqeberha, your week kicks off under sunny skies. Your temperatures will start with a low of 10 degrees that increases to 25. Now, tomorrow, you'll look up to partly cloudy skies with temperatures moving from a low of 10 to a warmer high of 28. Out in the gorgeous George, it's mostly sunny skies that will define your day today. Your temperatures will range between 14 and peak at 26 as your high. Now, partly cloudy skies take over tomorrow's forecast with a daytime high that reaches 24 degrees. A chilly start, though, of 12 is waiting for you. And then out in Cape Town, a misty morning will give way to sunny skies as the day does unfold. Temperatures will sit between a cool 10 and that high, while it comes in at 22. Now, cloudy skies will hold up heading into the week with rain expected to move in by Wednesday. That will max at 85% by Thursday. That brings us over to Sutherland, where your region can look forward to mostly sunny skies today. Although it is a bit of a cold start of 7 degrees, your daytime high peaks at 21. As we look ahead, conditions will persist before skies clear by midweek, with cloud cover returning again by Friday. Kimberley, your turn next, where skies are set to remain sunny throughout your day today. As for your temperatures, a very chilly start of 3 degrees warms up pleasantly to 23. Now, sunny skies are set to dominate the coming days, with comfortably warm temperatures continuing. Now, that maxes at 26 degrees from Thursday onwards. And our final stop, let's pull up in Uppington, where your Monday will be filled with long sunny spells. Now, you can expect a bit of a chilly start of 8 degrees, but that warms up very nicely to 28, highest of the week. In fact, the days ahead do remain clear and sunny, with dry conditions dominating the forecast, but temperatures will of course remain on the warmer side of life. Well, great weather across the country, which definitely is a great omen to the start of Women's Month and the start of a new week. And then this, of course, was sent through by Audrey Patricia. Ladies, stand up out in Gqeberha. A gorgeous, gorgeous way to make sure that we all feel better on this Monday. Yes, it is a work day for many of us, but you know what? With a beautiful sunrise view like this, who can complain? 24 degrees out in GQ is what you can expect. And Audrey, thank you once again for sharing your morning view with us. And if you'd like to do the same, here's that number, 0630369649. We look forward to it at 7 o'clock.
Oh, we are looking forward to this entire show, this entire week, this entire month. Why? Because Women's Month has kicked off, and we know the caliber of the organizations and the women that are going to pass through our door and educate us and show us a different way of living. So we want to have a little bit of fun with this notion this morning and create a platform. So I'm going to put it to you guys, and I want you to think small this time. Don't think big business, think your own community. Think that one person who is changing lives around them. I want you to highlight someone who is making a difference in a female-led organization. Maybe it's a company, maybe it's someone that you've encountered through a product. Let us know. We're going to have a whole lot of fun doing a deep dive and also catch up after a busy weekend after this. See you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to start your week with us. Yes, there is going to be a massive focus on, I think, women-led organizations as we embrace Women's Month. So we're going to start today with that focus.
Okay, so here's the question. It is a beautiful one at that, and we're plugging so many women. Which woman-owned business would you love to give a shout-out to this August? And this actually is going to become a directory, a black book, if you will, for
100%.
so many other folks out there that just want to plug into things that support women. Personally, I'm going to go with SWAT.
Okay.
Superwoman winning, achieving together. Superwoman achieving together. I got it. Rihanna as well as Stacey just doing incredible work. And I've watched their journey from the beginning, and now they've entered into a new space, quite literally. They've bought over a huge thing that's just developing and evolving into an event space as well as an events company. So
dynamic.
Shout out to them.
Absolutely love that. And we're going to keep bringing them to you. I've got a couple of suggestions I'll make as we progress this morning, but we want to hear from you guys. And you can drop us an impassioned voice note as well, 06303699649. This is about the shout-out. So please, if there is an organization out there that deserves a platform, please plug us in. We've got to do our mental check-in after a busy weekend.
That's right.
You've changed. What about you has changed? Are you more cultured?
I am so much more cultured, Graham. Okay, so listen, this morning I came in saying, I've watched The Odyssey. I didn't think it would happen for me because I'm not really a historic watching movie type of person. I miss Game of Thrones, I miss the Vikings, I miss all of those type of things, but I had to watch The Odyssey because Christopher Nolan was behind it, and it had the best actors. It was at the IMAX too. I was like, I've never seen Matt Damon this close in my life before.
I mean, that's quite you go to quite a place though when you're ready to like put yourself on IMAX to that degree. I'm going to be vulnerable.
To
this
and
degree.
It was so close. It was the best way to
great,
watch it. 3 hours of an epic. It was incredible. I I thought I would struggle a little bit because culturally I never read the Odyssey. And I didn't know about Homer's
its
work.
scope is massive as well. So it's difficult to know what you highlight through that journey.
Exactly.
Bearing in mind it is a story. It's not like gospel history that we've written down here, which I
something
think
I
people
figured
might have
out.
lost that
Yeah.
along the journey, but absolutely beautiful. I'm happy for you
10
now.
out
I'm
of
super,
10.
super excited.
Please watch it, Gray. You will love it. They took Homer to Hollywood. That's all I'm saying. Didn't love the casting of Travis Scott. They could have done without that. Everyone else is fantastic. 10 out of 10 popcorns.
Had to be a little bit of beef. And are we fully in baby
We're
bubble
getting
mode
there.
now?
We're getting there. On Friday, the big mama that I am went out because Good Up FM celebrated their 61st birthday.
Oh,
Bailey was out, Jerry was out, Chad was
congratulations.
out, and we just had a fantastic time. There's Morgsy playing the tambourine.
And you don't have to ask him. He just comes in with a tambourine.
Nobody asked him. I think he pulled out a saxophone at some point. I said Morgan. We just were having a great time at a restaurant that then developed into a club setting. There's Adrian Endley as well. I didn't do the club because
It's going to be like that.
I wish it did, though.
Forever now.
No,
So
don't
just
say
get used to that. That's kind of what it's like. Oh, man, I'm so glad. Well, to give you hope, I had a very insular weekend with my kids. But
Beautiful.
honestly, you know, we always feel like you're failing as a parent, and that's kind of the baseline.
No.
Felt like I was winning this weekend.
Yes.
My kids were just so amazing for me. So I'm going to say thank you to my beautiful babies for just being just amazing. They kind of give me the insulation and the regulation that I was so desperate for. So thank you so much for that. But I think we are all looking for a bit of a true north this morning.
I would agree. Monday means Monday motivation. So let's kickstart this Women's Month with a beautiful reminder that it's okay to want to be liked by other girls. Not through comparison, but through inspiration, of course.
I love that. So celebrating the women who motivate us to grow, to shine, to become our best selves. Today's message highlights this very sentiment with a poem by Georgie Jones from the incredible Spit Nights show on TikTok. It's a win. Take a look at this.
I'm in love with every single woman I've ever met. And also every single woman I haven't even yet, and every woman I likely never will. So when this fella says to me, you know, you're actually not like other girls, smirking like he's just unwrapped a prize, like he's just handed me the compliment of the century, I actually want to scream, excuse me. All I have ever wanted to be is like other girls. I want to wing my eyeliner like other girls. I want to drink iced matcha like other girls. And I want to know when I really want to dip my toe in the ritual and when I actually crave the taste. And I want to lean against a bar in a silk dress and press red lipstick onto a napkin like other girls. And I want to do my makeup on a moving train. Let the vibrations rattle my mascara into place. And I want to show my belly like other girls. Even on the days it trembles with doubt, I want jeans swung low around my hip bones, and I want to have soft hands like other girls. Stack my fingers with silver rings, and I want to not lose them down the sink or at the bottom of a tote bag filled with unfinished snacks and receipts. And I want to check my notes like other girls.
That is so sweet.
Well, that is an incredible performance piece, if
Sure.
nothing else, to be able to live your art in that way. But maybe that's all we need to hear today. It's okay. I know we're an era of the individuals, but I love that notion.
I don't mind being like other girls, especially when those other girls are like the girls we've got in studio. Sasha and Lauren are standing by, and you'll find out after the break why it's totally okay to want to be just like them.
Only you can make my day.
Happy Monday. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're stepping into Women's Month with the best foot forward because we're celebrating powerful women who are turning bold ideas into very exciting opportunities and also making their mark in the South African culinary world. Now, this morning we are joined by Sasha Lee Small as well as Lauren Abrams, the co-founders of House and Grace and the woman behind the very exciting new concept. It's called Jaffled. Now, if you think that sounds familiar as a South African, you'd be absolutely right. We'll delve into it. They're launching at Makers Landing in Cape Town. Jaffled takes the humble toasted sandwich and gives it a gourmet makeover with artisan sourdough, premium locally sourced ingredients, and chef-inspired flavor combinations. Now, Sasha and Lauren, please, let's give them a feel-good welcome, everybody. I hope you noticed how my mouth was watering when I was talking about that. I said,
you made my mouth water.
I want a bite of that right now. But ladies, this is so exciting.
Thank
you for being on our couch this morning as
Thank
our
you
first
for
guest
having
for
us.
Women's Month.
Thank you.
What a way to get into it. Okay, before we get into Jaffled, I know we're going to talk about the food. First of all, how did you guys meet? How did this come across? How did you get on the same page when it comes to making a strong business partnership?
Yeah. So Lauren and I actually met in school. So we've known each other from way back. High school, yeah. And then we reconnected about a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And we sat down for the first time and we actually spoke about our dream was to get a food truck and take some soup and go hand it out, and that's how the idea started forming, just giving back. That's kind of where our hearts have always been and why it aligned from a business partner perspective.
Our visions matched each other.
Yeah.
It was weird how everything just matched each other.
I mean, when alignment happens, you can't even deny or fight it, right? So, Lauren, on your side, I mean, Jaffled, it takes something so familiar, something we know and we love, nostalgic, but then also gives it a bit of a modern twist. I mentioned sourdough. I don't know if you all have ever had Jaffled with sourdough. So where did that idea come from, based from the food truck, the soup truck, into this moment?
Jaffled itself. So we were actually having a conversation while she was on Taste Masters.
Nice.
It was over the mince curry thing that you're doing, eh?
Yeah.
And she was questioning how she should do the sandwich. And like I said, so why don't you do a jaffle?
Why not?
Yeah. And then
Did you try it beforehand and then you were like, this is obviously a winner?
Yeah, so we spent a few weeks designing or coming up with concept, playing around with different breads. Sourdough lasted longer. It was just a different texture. It was more crunchy. It could hold like an hour afterwards, and you cut it.
It holds its own.
and it's bougie as well.
Yeah, I love bougie stuff.
In 2026, why not?
And then, I mean, we played around with croissant loaf, we played around with brioche bread, we played around with all different things, flavors that go in it, dips that complement each pairing. So there was a lot of curating behind the scenes. And now we've got these 6 powerful jaffles on our menu.
Please run through them. I need to know immediately.
Okay.
Or at least the top 3.
Okay, top 3 would be a bacon and egg and cheese jaffle, and it has hollandaise.
Our own signature hollandaise.
Wow.
And then the pulled beef with jalapeno and cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Is a big seller. We do a red pepper dip with it. And then the tandoori chicken and cheese I did on the show for Taste Masters. That made it, and it sold out on the launch day on Saturday. So
what sauce do you dip with that one?
So we've got a raita dip.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my goodness.
It's basically like a plate of food in a jaffle.
In a jaffle, which is what you want. Where did you get the jaffle machine? Did one of you have it at home?
No, we bought
You
one.
bought one.
We bought one, and then we were like, no, we need way more than
You
this.
need more to feed the people. I
Yeah.
mean, come on. Sasha, on your side, you're the executive chef. So how did you approach developing the menu? Obviously inspired by your journey at Taste Master, but then also some tradition coming through as well.
Yeah. So Lauren and I are both executive chefs.
Oh,
so we
beautiful.
played around with menus and flavor combinations. She is kind of the curator behind the
Come
scenes
on,
from a
Lauren.
flavor perspective. I just bring the traditional comfort food and elevate, but she's like the magic behind the flavor.
What's your favorite one? Do you have one?
We were talking about that just now. It depends on the time of day. So
Right.
we're mostly there in the morning. So the bacon and egg is
makes sense.
it's a winner.
Yeah,
It is your mouth just salivate while you're eating it.
I'm telling you right now. So if it was my first time coming across your stall, you would say go for the
Bacon, egg, and
breakfast
cheese.
sandwich.
Breakfast,
Yeah.
hollandaise,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Oh my
Change your life.
Do you hear that? She said it will change your life. Well, it is, of course, Women's Month as well. There's so many people that are inspired by your journey, but maybe want to begin their own and don't know how to take that first step out of the starting line. So where does one even begin?
You want to answer?
There you go.
So for me, I think it's important to surround yourself with a community
that's
of
good.
love and people that are all like-minded and have the same vision. I think once you have your support, the vision will come to life. You've got to have faith and you've got to trust that God will open the doors that need to be opened for you. And yeah, everything else it will be hard work. It's been hard work.
It has been. It's been, but it's also been character building for both of us as well.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, for you guys to have started in high school to look at each other now, where you're at, isn't that crazy?
It's insane.
Testimony.
Yeah.
It is a testimony.
Yo, can we get an amen in the
Amen.
building? I think that is so incredibly beautiful, and I love the fact that you guys are hanging out with us this morning. They are cooking for us. We've got to put them to work. They can't talk about food and then not share the love when it comes to the practical side of it. We're talking about Jaffled by House of Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here on our couch this morning, spreading the word, the love, and of course the encouragement to everyone else out there. And there you have it. You can do it yourself. That community, that tribe is the first point of reference to go from.
So let's make the circle bigger and continue to testify this morning. We put it to you guys every morning. We want your help with a conundrum. And this morning, this is a great platform opening up. Happy Women's Month. We're going to celebrate in every way that we can, most importantly, shining a light. So we want you to do that now. Which woman-owned or driven business would you love to give a shout out this August? Give them the airtime. And we've got some great comments coming through. Julia, good morning to you. Portia M Skin Solutions. We're glowing because her beauty products have entered the chat, baby. Remember that name. Absolutely love that. Thank you, Julia. Anthea Langeveld saying, good morning, Expresso team. Here's to all the women in business, big or small. I see you, I am you. In fact, I want to be just like you. Together, we support each other and our families. So here's to us. Renee Hefele, Celeste Jacobs, Hayley Hefele, gourmet kisses. I love that. Geraldine Jobs saying, good morning, right back at you. I'm so glad that we get to celebrate Women's Month. I would love to give a huge shout out to Rochelle Chellen Morris, whom is a home baker, and we cook together with Irene Desari from Gauteng. They are both making a humongous impact in the Durban, Gauteng area and also expanding to international borders. Well done. So proud of them and all the other home-based industries. Keep on going, keep on baking, keep on doing what you do. I'm going to mention Just Pink. Go to justpink.co.za right now. Justine is the woman driving it, 95% woman of color, driving this incredible retail company that could change the way that your customers engage with your products. So go and check them out, justpink.co.za. Most importantly, keep shining a light. Let us know which woman-run business is getting you the most excited, and we'll keep inspiring you.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Let's get empowered, and I mean real power now. The Commonwealth Games might be over, but one sport that always leaves a lasting impression is weightlifting, and that's been our inspiration this morning. It's often very much misunderstood as simply lifting heavy weights, but competitive weightlifting is a highly technical sport. We saw it during the Games. It was so nuanced. Behind every successful lift are years of disciplined training, careful techniques, relentless dedication, and also a hope that you can do more than you did the last time, this belief. And joining us this morning is competitive weightlifter Hajira Tambe, who is going to help us grow the sport locally while inspiring more people, especially young women and general athletes at a younger stage, to start thinking in this way. Thank you so much for being here. All I want to say is that every woman needs to pick up a weight, and I'm a man, so I can't say it. But it seems to be where the science and medicine is leading. Now, obviously, you've walked this path.
Yeah, I have.
What was the button push for you? Did you just realize you were unbelievably strong and this was something you could lean into, or was it the opposite, that you needed to get stronger? How did you find your way?
It all started with a weight loss journey.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to lose weight at first. I started with boot camp, then went into CrossFit. And from CrossFit is where I got introduced to weightlifting. And then I just started competing for fun, the weightlifting just for fun. And then I realized, oh, this is actually what I like to do.
I got this. I got the chops
I
for
got
it.
this.
Yeah.
I can do this. And I went into weightlifting, and I've been doing it ever since.
So break it down for us, because we saw some powerlifting in various guises. We've got bodybuilding, which seems to work to get to the end result almost in a slightly different way, and we know that there's a different journey for that. Competitive weightlifting, can you break it down for us? How does it play out?
Yeah, so a lot of people get confused with powerlifting and competitive Olympic weightlifting. It's two totally different sports.
Very different disciplines.
Two totally different. Powerlifting involves more the deadlift, the squat, and the bench, whereas in weightlifting, we work on the snatch and the clean and jerk. I got this confused.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so in weightlifting, we compete in two exercises, the snatch and the clean and jerk.
Okay.
And each athlete gets 3 attempts at each movement. And it's a rising bar format in the competition. So after every successful lift, the bar increases. And it's a lot of strategy involved. It's about it's just like you feel very empowered every time you lift, you get to lift that weight.
Do you go beyond what you have previously been capable of as a mindset in these tournaments? Do you go in there thinking, I'm going to be better than I've ever been? Or are you trying to just reach a particular target that you've set before? Because it feels like there's magic in the water. Once the adrenaline's there, we see things in competition that you don't normally see. So what is that experience like once you are in it? Where's your headspace at?
Yeah, competition is more about the headspace as well, because you've done all the work, you've done all the training, you've done everything that needed to be done.
You've proven what your body is capable of, yeah.
In competition, there are days where things just go according to plan, and everything just happens, and everything just clicks, and you end up getting your personal best even on the platform, which is like amazing, and it's quite empowering.
What do you do when it doesn't work out? Because now it's a mind game, and you know, but your body is screaming at you. Everything about, I would imagine, must be painful. It must be one of the most uncomfortable spaces to push yourself in. What do you say to yourself when you've failed, but you've got to get back up and keep on going? You're in competition.
Like weightlifting it's a very patient sport, and you need to be disciplined and consistent. So it's all about being patient and consistent and trusting the process and trusting your body and trusting what you can do. Not every day is the same.
Exactly.
Not every day is going to work out. Such as life as well.
Exactly.
It works in like that way.
Sometimes the head carries you, sometimes the heart carries you, and you drift between. But I'm guessing here, you've got to be consistent, and you start to see then a different rhythm in your life because you're living within yourself and connected to your body. You seem very calm and within yourself as I speak to you now. What has this discipline given you?
Like you said, the calm and the discipline. I have a full-time job, so most of my training happens after work or even before work. So it carried through into my career as well. To be calm under pressure to be disciplined, consistent, and take accountability. If things doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
You are the last
Yeah.
line. You've got to be that. I love this, and I'm understanding now that it's vitally important for us to have gravity, to use weight, but there are a lot of misconceptions that you're going to bulk up and become massive.
Yeah.
And that generally does not happen with women. And I can see the weights waiting for me just now. But what advice do you have for a woman specifically who is thinking about changing their physical trajectory when it comes to weightlifting? Why would you recommend this?
Other than the empowering part, it just makes you stronger and makes you more confident. I was a very shy person in the beginning, and it's just about getting there and being able to do it. You know you can do it. Everybody's capable of doing it.
I love that. You might have a mountain in another area of your life that you just can't see the top of, that you can't conquer. You can get on the mat and you can teach that weight a lesson. Now, I have a feeling it's going to become a relationship that's shared with the weights, because sometimes they're going to win, sometimes you're going to win. But we're going to get into some of the basics and hopefully take those first few steps and just feel our bodies this morning. So thank you so much. We are first going to work up a bit of an appetite, though, it seems.
I mean, it only makes sense to do exactly that. We have two of the best women in studio in our kitchen with us, and we're going to put them to the test. Now, the recipes we grow up with often shape the cooks that we become one day. And for our Women's Month inspired recipes, Sasha Lee Small, as well as Lauren Abrams, are still here drawing inspiration from their mother, not collective mother, but mother in general, by creating an elevated pani puri prawn curry that brings a cherished family influence together. Now, Sasha's going to come on with a bold and playful approach to food. I think she's handling the pani puri, and then Lauren, we're going to handle the prawns.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got some pictures of your mom.
Oh, wow.
Sasha, so give us context, insight. Who is this? Who's the auntie we're greeting this morning?
So my mom is like my hero.
Oh, my God.
She's kind of inspired my culinary journey from a very young age. She taught me everything I know.
Oh my gosh.
From a flavor perspective, plating. Our house was always filled with food, delicious food, and that just looked amazing. And you could come there any time of the day, and my mom would just whip out a
something
pot
out, okay?
and make it happen. So that definitely is my foundation of my love for food.
Now, I got to ask Lauren, if we show up at Sasha's house, is she also just going to whip something up for us?
Always.
Oh my
That's why I'm always going to her house. So I can eat.
It sounds like a balanced friendship to me. One eats, one cooks. In fact, both of them cook. And we'll get to cooking today. So we're making pani puri.
Yes.
For those people that are unfamiliar, what exactly is this?
So it's a traditional Indian, you want to call it a canapé. And so it's made of semolina, and you fry them. So this is how they come. You can buy them.
That's so crazy.
You can make them from scratch. And then they dry. Then you add them in some oil, and then they puff up into this beautiful little pocket.
Yeah.
And then you can basically fill it with anything that you like. I love prawns, and we grew up eating prawn curry over Easter and special occasions. So this is a special occasion. We're celebrating Women's Month, so I wanted to do something nice and spicy for you guys. So we're going to put the prawn that I've got prepared here.
Right. Lauren's going to handle the prawns,
yes,
right?
so we've got a beautiful seafood paste.
From scratch?
From scratch, that we are going to add into the prawns and fry them off, and then fill these little babies up.
Okay.
These are so delicious. It's
Yo.
one bite, so...
But the portion is 3 per person.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I eat 5.
Oh, 5 per person. Okay, I love that we can do more than one because it sounds delicious.
Yes.
Lauren, you can start and go ahead with your paste over there.
Just going to add the paste to the prawn. Okay. A little bit of salt.
Of course, some flavor.
Seasoning, and just mix it together.
Then I will get these panis on the stove.
I love that. So they actually come out completely round, and then you cut an opening out.
Correct.
I was watching you guys do
Yes.
that. The oil should be hot enough for you
Yes.
to be able to drop it in and fry. I kind of imagine it like prawn chips, like if you go to a
Correct.
Chinese shop and then
Yes.
you have those as a starter. Look at that. I'm very easily impressed. This is very cool. Oh my gosh. It only takes a few seconds.
And then they pop out, yes.
Let me get this over. Oh, you got one there?
Yes.
Lovely. And then for the texture and flavor, for those that don't know, what would you say?
It tastes like chip nicks. I don't know if you've ever had chip nicks before.
Yeah, the green packets. I know
Yeah.
that one.
It's got that really delicious flavor.
So we got to make all. The thing is, I've seen these on TikTok, but then it's usually quite liquidy on the inside.
Yes, so you can have a dip filling. They normally use a coriander water.
Yes, that's what it is.
And it's really delicious. It's made with tamarind and some mint water or coriander water. And then you just pour it in with
The filling.
that filling is normally a potato base, so it kind of holds at the bottom, and then you add the sauce in, and then you just
You
pop
have it
your
in
mouth.
one bite.
Absolutely.
And then you're also going to serve it with like a salsa.
Yes, so
Okay.
we're going to do a pineapple salsa. We normally do mango, but mango is not in season at the moment, so we're going to pivot to our beautiful friend, the pineapple.
I'm not mad at that at all. Does this help with the heat?
Yes, it does help with the heat, but it also brings some freshness and like a really nice, cool flavor to the dish. Prawns are quite spicy.
I can smell that they are. A little bit of seasoning. I'm going to seal some of your salt in there.
Yeah.
Lauren,
So
how's it going there? So
All
we're going to
going
fry
good.
up our
Just
prawns.
waiting for the oil to get a bit hot.
Prawns also don't take that long,
Yeah.
hey?
No.
Okay, I'm going to double dip the knife here. And then what else, other meat could you use besides prawns in a dish like this?
So you could use lamb, you could use chicken, but obviously, you know, you kind of want to make it pull apart so that it's easy to
Yes.
fill the pannies.
Yeah, size-wise, the prawn
yeah,
actually makes
yeah.
the most sense.
It does. So this is one of our canapes on our menu,
Ugh.
and it is quite a big hit.
So tell us more about where we can find you again. I mentioned Maker's Landing.
Yes, so we are based at Maker's Landing, where we do a lot of our corporate catering and catering events from. We use the shared kitchens there, so it's a
Lovely.
really nice experience. We've got our team up there, and we've just opened Jaffled, which is also at Makers. We've got a little pod where we are
Amazing.
selling now. We opened on Saturday. It was an
Congrats,
amazing launch. We
guys.
sold out,
Of course you did. Did you hear the menu? Oh my goodness.
and it was really amazing. So, yeah, we can't wait to have you.
Oh my gosh, I'm there
Over.
now. So for those who don't know, it's close to the waterfront.
Yes, it's at the cruise terminal, where at the V&A. So. As you come in, you'll see our signage, jaffled and nice and black and really pretty in there. We do have quite a lot of markets on the weekend.
Yes,
and
I love a
events there.
market. Oh
So,
my gosh.
Yeah, you must definitely pull in. We are available Monday to Sunday.
Okay, so you say chicken tandoori, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Pulled beef,
Pulled beef, and the others?
jalapeno. Then
Three
we've got
cheese.
2 vegetarian options.
Ooh.
It's a 3 cheese and caramelized onion, the one I did on the show.
Yes,
That
I
made the
remember
menu.
that. Yeah, of course.
And
and
then
then-
there's a basil mozzarella and
like a caprese.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy. I love that.
So each shuffle has its own little flavor,
Story,
dip,
yeah.
and condiment that goes with it. That's why we
Sure.
say it really feels like you're eating a whole meal. They are quite filling.
I can imagine. And with the sourdough too, it's gonna keep you full for long.
Okay.
Okay, I try to whip out my best chef here when
That
it
looks
comes
good, though.
to
Does look
the
really
look
salsa.
good.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
I get the thumbs up from the chefs. All right, and then we've got our pani puri. We're gonna put our prawn and our salsa. We'll put it to the test as well, like you can too. So please go ahead and scan that QR code on your screen right now and make sure that you can cook along with us. Lauren and Sasha have put their foot in this, and we definitely want to make sure that you get to taste the goodness. All right, salsa goes in, prawns
Salsa
go
goes
in,
Prawn goes in.
and then you've even got a raita over there that you can serve it with.
The raita, do you want to pass
Yes,
it over
I
for me?
do.
It's to help you with your burn.
Specifically me. They made me a whole bowl just for me.
that's your Gaviscon.
This is like your Gaviscon, yes.
Exactly.
So we
I
just-
don't want to deal with heartburn later. And then you put the salsa on the top. Wow. Okay, I'll taste it. If you insist. I don't know about the one bite for TV.
You just like,
Let's try. Mmm.
good.
10 out of 10. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I hope you're feeling inspired and you are ready to move. We're going to lift some weights this morning, not the heaviest weights, thankfully, because we've got to learn the right way. I am so excited. The mat is out, our weights are out, and we are ready to learn to weight lift. And we're getting into the competitive weightlifting game, which has its modality and very strict technical guidelines. I would imagine, most importantly, to protect the body. And Hajira is here. She's delved into how inspiring and motivational this can be as a tool of empowerment for self, but I love the fact that we are making the circle bigger now. All are welcome and we can benefit so much. But I understand from my own physical rehab journey, you've got to be so careful when you're playing in these spaces, but strength work is vital. Absolutely vital. So thank you so much for being my guide through this start of the process, and you guys will laugh when you feel the weight of my weight. But there is a reason why we do it like this. In fact, you mentioned something really cool. Your coach made you work with a PVC pipe.
PVC pipe in the beginning, yeah.
Okay, so as you start to give us a bit of a demonstration, talk us through that first experience for you and what we need to know about taking our first kind of step here.
So the coach always told me the lightweight needs to look like the heavyweight. So
Okay.
every weight needs to look the same. Doesn't
Ooh,
matter
wow.
how heavy it is.
Form is form.
Form is form, correct
Okay.
form, correct form, yeah.
Okay, I love that. Okay, where do we begin? What do I need to be aware of?
It's about everything is about protecting your back and keeping your back straight, and all the lifts is coming from your legs,
Okay.
not your arms.
The
As your leg- The power is
powerhouse.
coming from your legs. So you're lifting with your legs, and you're lifting from the floor, so everything comes from the legs, and the arms are just a guide.
Okay, well, do you want to demonstrate? Or
Yeah.
Before
So-
you throw me into the mix. No, thank
Okay.
you so much for doing this as well, because I
Okay.
understand this is kind of what you do in, day out, but there is a reason why.
Yeah, so I'm going to teach you how to do the snatch.
Okay.
The snatch is taking the weight from the floor all the way overhead. So we're standing hip width apart, and we're taking a wider grip.
Wider grip for
A
the
wider
snatch.
grip for the
Okay.
snatch. And we're going to land into an overhead squat. So we just need to make sure our feet is stable, back straight, and we keep on looking forward. You don't look down, because if you don't look down, the weight is going to go down.
Go forward,
so you
okay.
keep looking forward. So it's up, look forward. The weight travels slowly all the way up and down into the squat.
Wow. I like that. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of intention there. And go easy, eh? Because bearing in mind, we've had a lot of experience here. Okay, but you can see how you are loading and shifting
Yes.
the weight into your glutes, into your base. Your hamstrings are powerful, so we're going to use them. Okay.
So hip width apart.
Hip width
You do-
apart. Can we go down into a squat? Head up. Nice wide grip.
Keep the bar close. The bar is always close to you. The bar needs to travel in a straight line.
Okay. And now I'm putting it.
No, you
Up
go
and back.
overhead. You're going all the way overhead.
Okay. I felt like I used more squat than anything else there, which is all right. And there was a bit of a compression on the...
So what I want you to actually do is that extension. So you need to actually bring the bar all the way up, and once it gets there, that's when you do the
Okay, give me
turnover.
one more demonstration, because it's quite an interesting transferal of kind of energy and pressure points, but you can feel that compression on the lower back, not in a terrible way, but I can understand.
So I'm just loading everything.
Okay. Let's give it another go.
So try and bring your feet a little closer. There we go.
And
So
then
now it's actually overhead.
overhead like
Yeah,
that.
and then you go into...
And look, it does. And then to bring it back down,
Bring it forward.
bring it forward.
Yeah. And down.
I actually didn't even feel that in my lower back.
Is it?
That is amazing. So, and it's such a vitally important thing. I can feel a few different muscle groups engaging here, but my brain is going crazy trying to kind of match which part of the body you're using, the stabilization. It's absolutely amazing. And yes, I'm getting a bit of a sweat from two. How much does this weigh, by the way?
So it's 5 kgs, that's 10, and then the bar is probably 8, so it's like 18 kgs.
It's not powerlifting. We're not there yet. Okay, we are just picking up weight so that we can get that response from our body. If someone wants advice, if someone wants to start competitive weightlifting or just pick up a weight and get into this kind of mode, what do you recommend? How do they connect?
It's all going to basics. Going back to basics. Just need to know how to squat, how to lift, basically the squat is the most important, so know how to squat. And it's all about lifting with your legs.
Lifting with your legs. I love it. No space for lazy lifting here. Modality is absolutely vitally important. Please, if you're going to try something new this year, pick up a weight. Your body is going to thank you for it. Ajira, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Only 10.
Well done, Gray. That was incredible. And it brings us to just minutes before, or at least moments before 7 o'clock. Let's get straight to your national news headlines with Reserve Bank Governor Lesetja Kganyago, who says the SARB remains committed to reducing inflation toward its 3% target despite ongoing global shocks. Now addressing the bank's annual shareholders meeting in Pretoria, he said lower inflation is essential for sustainable lower interest rates. Now, Kganyago also highlighted the Reserve Bank's strong financial position and growth in foreign exchange reserves over the past decade. He said external shocks are unavoidable, but the SARB's core responsibility is to protect the rand's purchasing power over the long term. In other news in South Africa, the Electoral Commission says it will introduce an additional electoral code of conduct, and that's to combat disinformation ahead of the 4th of November local government elections. Now, IEC CEO Sai Mamabolo says the new code will take effect once the election date is officially proclaimed, alongside the existing code. The Commission also confirmed that the voters' roll closed at midnight, with no further registrations or even voter detail changes permitted. An election timetable outlining key deadlines, including candidate submissions and special votes, will be published immediately thereafter. Internationally speaking now, U.S. President Donald Trump says he has postponed a planned military strike on Iran to allow time for negotiations over Tehran's nuclear program and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Now, Iran has warned it will respond decisively to any attack, while regional tensions remain high following reported drone incidents and threats to key shipping routes. Now, oil prices have remained elevated as diplomatic efforts continue. Trump says the strike suspension depends on reaching a deal quickly with Iranian leaders. In other news, Guinea has become the first ECOWAS member to opt out of the bloc's planned eco-single currency, choosing to retain the Guinean franc. Now, the monetary union is expected to launch in July of 2027, although a phased rollout remains under discussion. Now, analysts say Guinea's decision reflects concerns that joining too early could limit economic growth, particularly as most of its exports are destined for Asia. Now, ECOWAS leaders are expected to revisit unresolved issues surrounding the currency at a meeting happening in December. And finally, to close off our 7 o'clock news, a chance encounter with a kind-hearted stranger turned a potential disaster into an unforgettable story for touring rock band Autumn Kings. Now, after their van broke down following a festival in Wisconsin, the trio faced missing their next performance hundreds of kilometers away. A local man named Ernie stopped to help and without hesitation lent the band his personal vehicle for several days so that they could complete their tour. Now, the musicians successfully reached their next show, calling it the best performance of their career yet. Now, they say Ernie's extraordinary generosity restored their faith in humanity and inspired countless fans online. Well, hopefully Ernie can become the 4th member of that band. A great story to close up your 7 o'clock news. Let's get those sporting highlights. Graham standing by.
All right, beyond my knees, let's see what's front page news this morning. We're going to start in football as Cameroon made it 2 wins from 2 matches in the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations with a 1-0 victory over Ghana yesterday. Only goal of the game coming in the 19th minute from the penalty spot. Sadly, Ghana also did have an equaliser ruled out in the 79th minute just to break their hearts. Then, of course, in last night's other Group D match, we had Mali beating Cape Verde 3-2. And then, of course, Banyana in action against Burkina Faso tomorrow tomorrow night at 10, a must win for us. Now we can get back into the PSL lane again, thankfully, and the new Premiership season got underway this weekend. With some goals, the defending champions Orlando Pirates earning a 2-0 victory over newly promoted Milford FC. Welcome to the party. Osmanopolis and Sepang Moremi picking up where they left off, both finding the net, back of the net in each half. The Pirates up and running beautifully after their stellar season last year. Then elsewhere, Kaizer Chiefs looked very strong as well. They beat Kruger United 3-1, while Golden Arrows and Chipper United, they shared the points after a goalless draw. But welcome back. Now we can get into the Commonwealth Games. And the 2026 Commonwealth Games came to an end last night with a beautiful closing ceremony. Really has been a special tournament. Team South Africa doing really well, bringing home 28 medals in total. That's 7 golds, 11 silver and 10 bronze medals. And that saw South Africa finish 11th overall on the standings. And as they often do, Australia, England and Canada dominating. They claimed the top 3 spots on the medals table. Nigeria, the highest placed African nation, in 7th. Just go and look at the highlights reel for some of their powerlifting and competitive weightlifting there in light of our show. But they had 24 medals in total, including 10 gold medals. So well done. Now, all structures of rugby are engaged at the moment, and the Pumas beat Boland 2015 in Wellington yesterday to kind of change their trajectory, bringing an end to round 3 of the Currie Cup. So that victory securing the Pumas' first win of the season, and they needed the shift, also ending Boland's unbeaten start to the tournament. Then in our other Currie Cup results, the Lions, they brushed aside the Bulls 42-19. They're going to be the informed team, I think, and the Stormers look strong as well, just getting the better of the Sharks 36-28 in a very entertaining encounter. And that is where we leave our sport for now. Let's get you to work safely.
Well, thanks, G-Man. Let's get to your roads now. Out in Cape Town and Kraaifontein, congestion is building due to misty conditions affecting the R300 northbound, and that's at Old Paarl Road. Now, visibility is reduced, so motorists are urged to switch on their headlights and even their fog lights and maintain a safe following distance. And of course, you can expect delays on out there. Staying in the north, but heading to Brackenfell out in Cape Town, congestion is building along the R300 northbound towards the N1 inbound at the Stellenberg interchange. Now, if that's part of your morning commute and you're headed out this Monday morning, be sure to allow for extra travel time and allow some patience to come on through. And of course, drive with caution.
This July, every fuel stop could be twice as rewarding. Fill up at Shell, scan your Shell V Plus rewards card, and pay using your ABSA Visa card to unlock double rewards through Shell V Plus rewards and ABSA rewards. Enjoy up to 60% real cash back, plus up to R1 per litre with Shell V Plus rewards when using your ABSA Visa card, depending on your rewards tier. 1 fuel stop, 2 rewards programs. Double the rewards.
And you know we always plug you in to double those rewards, so please make the most of it. As we get into your weather for this Monday morning. Polokwane will be our first stop today, where sunny skies will take over your Monday. Temperatures start from a low of 4 degrees, and that does rise to a beautiful high sitting at 24. Now, as we look ahead, sunny skies continue to dominate your week, with tomorrow's daytime highs as much as today's. A bit of a cold start tomorrow, though, sitting at 5 degrees. Let's see what Klerksdorp has to offer. Taking over your skies will be sunny conditions throughout your Monday. Temperatures ranging between a cold 2 degrees and a warmer high of 22. Now, as we look into the week, tomorrow you can expect partly cloudy skies, while sunny skies continue on from midweek. Pretoria, let's see what you're saying on your side. Blue skies and sunshine will make for a pleasant day ahead for you. As for your temperatures, they'll range between a minimum of 6 and that max is sitting at 22. Now, sunful days are here to stay going into the rest of the week, with daytime highs maxing at 25 degrees on both Thursday and Friday. Out in the city of Gold in Johannesburg, clear skies and sunshine are on the cards for you today. Now, your temperatures will range between a cold 5 and a set high of 19 degrees. As we head into the week, sunny skies define your days, with daytime highs settling at 21 degrees tomorrow, as well as midweek. And then out in Mbombela, today's forecast calls for some sunny skies. As for your temperatures, they'll climb from a low of 9 and increase to a high of 25. Now tomorrow sees temperatures remaining much the same as today under sunny skies before climbing to a high of 28 degrees come Thursday. Let's head into the beautiful Bloemfontein now, where a sunny day lies ahead for you. Temperatures sit between a freezing 0 and a high of 20. Now you can expect some sunny skies to continue on heading into your week, with pleasantly warm temperatures reaching those mid-20s. Let's head into Richards Bay on next, where afternoon showers are forecast for today. Now that will be accompanied by some breezy conditions. As for your temperatures, they'll range between 12 and 23. But listen, sunny skies do take center stage in the coming days. Some good news with cloudy and humid conditions only expected from Friday onwards. Durban, you're up next with partly cloudy conditions that will take over your Monday. As for your temperatures, they'll move between a chilly 11 and a high sitting at 23. Now, sunny skies will define the coming days, while tomorrow's temperatures will range between a low of 13 and that high, while it's sitting at 23. Tata, let's see what's going down. On your side, sunshine dominates the forecast across your region today. Your temperatures will range between a nippy 4 and that high sitting at 24. Now, the coming days bring you mostly sunny conditions with lingering clouds, while daytime highs settle at 26 degrees both tomorrow and Wednesday. In Uba, skies will remain sunny for much of your day, while temperatures move between 2 and 24 degrees. Now, sun-filled skies are set for the week with lingering clouds, while daytime highs peak at 26 degrees for the next 2 days. And then out in Kugompo City, sunny skies will greet you on this Monday morning. Temperatures will range from a chilly 10 to that high sitting at 23. As the day does progress, sunny skies will turn partly cloudy, with temperatures holding up steady in your low to mid-20s. And then out in Abeja, GQ your week kicks off under some sunny skies. Temperatures start from a low of 10 to a high of 25. Now tomorrow you'll look up to partly cloudy skies with temperatures moving from a low of 10 to a warmer high of 28, which is the peak for the week. From GQ to gorgeous George, mostly sunny skies will define your day today. Temperatures will range between a cool 14 degrees and that high is sitting at 26. Now, partly cloudy skies take over tomorrow's forecast, with a daytime high reaching 24 degrees. That chilly start, though, is sitting at 12. That brings us over to the mother city. Out in Cape Town, a misty morning will give way to sunny skies as the day develops. Now, temperatures will sit between a cool 10 and that high sitting at 22. As for the skies, it will remain cloudy and it will hold all the way through until it becomes a bit rainy late on to the week, maxing on Thursday at a chance of 85% rain. Out in Sutherland, your region can look forward to mostly sunny skies today. Temperatures ranging from a cold 7 to a daytime high of 21. Looking ahead, cloudy conditions will persist before skies clear by midweek, with cloud cover returning again by Friday. All right, into Kimberley we go, where skies are set to remain sunny throughout your day. Your temperatures will start from a cold 3 and rise to a more pleasant 23. Now, sunny skies are set to dominate the coming days with comfortably warm temperatures, and that will continue on maxing at 26, with the minimum sitting at 24. And finally, Uppington. On your side, your Monday will be filled with long sunny spells. Now, you can expect a chilly morning of 8 degrees, but worry not, as that warms up to 28, which is your peak for the week. The days ahead remain clear and sunny. Now, dry conditions will dominate the forecast, with temperatures remaining on the warmer side. As we know, Uppington does the best. Let's head into the sunrise view of this hour. You know, it always makes sure that we kickstart on a good note. And wow, we've done it again. I say we quite generously, but this is all about Benny Bernarda and the beautiful view from Ilovo Beach out in KZN. I mean, time and time again, you confirm that KZN is the most gorgeous spot. 22 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town. And as you know, Expresso fam, every sunrise tells a story. So share yours with us on this number 0630369649. From your small lens to our big or smallish screens, let us know exactly what it looks like on your side. Well, listen, the second hour of the show beckons. Let's get into the goodness that we are definitely standing by with. Zoezana is standing right there to bring some entertainment your way. A new track is coming your way. It's called Miss You, Babe. And yes, we do miss you. On the other side of this break, make sure you come back. We want to see you again.
Think it's just another day? Well, not anymore, because I could be pulling up to your door next. Spin and win up to 20,000 Rand, plus an extra 2,000 Rand if you have a World Sports betting account, and another 2,000 Rand if you can hit a small dance challenge with me. To enter, all you have to do is head over to the competition post of Expresso's Facebook, X, and Instagram pages, and all you have to do is follow the prompts. And not signed up yet? Well, head to wsb.co.za, use the promo code TheBeat50 to get a free 50 Rand sports bet. World Sports Betting, bet to the beat. I'll see you soon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Let me set it up for you. From the Idol South African stage to international performances and an exciting new chapter right here back in Mzansi, singer-songwriter Zoezana has spent more than a decade evolving as an artist. Now, she's joining us today to reflect on her beautiful journey and also her music to perform an unreleased song. It's called Miss You, Babe. So let's take a look at the music before we get back to the woman.
Sitting on my own, I don't wanna walk this road alone. You're my home. Why don't you just call me on the phone? I don't wanna walk this road alone. I just miss you, babe. I still miss you. I really miss you. I really miss you, babe. I still miss you. I really miss you. I still miss you.
Come on, everybody. Let's give her a feel-good welcome. It's Zoezana, everybody.
It's back, baby!
You're back, baby. We were literally just fangirling over your music about that drop. the unreleased song that we got to experience together. That was nice.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yo, for Monday energy, this is what we need, I
That's the
think.
vibe. Yeah, we need to set the week off properly.
And also Women's Month.
Yes.
It's
yes.
August.
Happy Women's Month.
Happy Women's Month, and also happy birthday month to me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
Leo.
gotta wait a little while. It's the end of the month, but I'll remind you every day. So let's talk about the journey for a moment. Like, you have captured the hearts of South Africans. 2013.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to think that it was in 2013. Top 4 idols. Looking back, more than 15 years later,
Yeah.
I mean, where did that place you? How did that define the journey that you got to experience to this day?
That is such a deep question because the answer is so lengthy, but I'm going to try and just
take
squeeze
your
it. Yeah. So obviously I was just 19 years old when I entered Idols, and that can definitely be quite hectic for a 19-year-old, just the way that your brain chemistry works and understanding the industry and also growing into your adulthood. That was quite a difficult journey for me, as much as it was extremely exciting. Out of the blue, majority of the country knew who I was. Suddenly my life just changed, and it definitely helped me shape the adult that I have become outside of the creativity and just learning as I go. Because, I mean, there's this expectation that after you leave the show, people don't understand that when the show ends, real life actually starts, and you need to know or figure out what the plan is going to be.
And at 19, how do you know any
you
of
don't,
that?
but there's that expectation is there, and the people that support you, they hope that you succeed, and the people that are not willing to take the chances themselves kind of hope that you don't, get to what you're hoping to achieve. So there's both of those things that you're dealing with, and the challenge of that you're dealing with. But exciting. It was an exciting journey, and I'm so excited to see where the future takes me.
Me too, and also to have legs in the game 15 years later.
Yeah, the more you say it, the more I'm like, do we have to say it that many times?
We do, because longevity, I don't know about you, but it's the key for me.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a
There's
one-hit
power in
wonder.
that, definitely.
Exactly, and fall off it. Zoe, that was a nice one.
Yeah.
Zoe was so great. We want to still talk about you now and for years to come.
Yes, I love that. And in fact, on that point, Bulletproof, my first single, was actually 14 years ago. And that was a hit. That was quite a big one for me. So I'm hoping that the next one will be able to do the same thing for
Well,
me.
shall we talk about the new music then?
Yes, please.
Okay, we got a little snippet of it in just a moment ago. Miss You, Babe. Where did that come from? The beat is just too good.
Fire.
Is there somebody that inspired that song? We just want to know the tea.
Oh, definitely. But I don't want to give away too much. I'm definitely going to give you the opportunity to lean more into that knowledge when we actually perform the song and when the song is released. But the song definitely was written about someone special. And Miss You, Babe is my baby. The journey of coming up with the concept more than a year ago in the comfort of my home, in my bedroom where there was no one around, and I was able to actually just lean into my emotions. The cool thing about the track is that it is emotionally full. There's a lot of depth when it comes to the emotional side of the song. It obviously speaks about missing someone that you love and all the emotions that come with that. And that is what the beat also portrays. So the different elements that it takes you through is actually a representation of what I felt while going through that journey. So yeah, I hope that people get to genuinely connect to the story as well as the music and the beat.
My favorite genre is when I can dance but also cry a little bit.
That's the point.
Do you know what I mean? That combination. We're twerking, but we're crying in the club because it's real. It is so real.
Exactly.
Okay, the new Zoe Zana. We got to talk about this because you talk about embracing this new identity and chapter in your music. I mean, like you said, it has been years since you started at 19.
Yes.
Of course, we expect some sort of growth.
Yes.
So how do you balance this while still bringing on everybody that knows the old you to let's go on this journey together into the future?
Balancing it, I don't think it's something that I'm able to balance with all the change, even just the industry itself and all the development that the industry has experienced, and everything is so different now. But like I said, there's expectation, and then there's what you need to do, and you need to trust yourself on that journey. So, this new space that I'm in, I'm really open to testing myself and getting back to a place of fearlessness. When I entered Idols, I remember that feeling of no fear, where you're still a kid, you're fearless, and I believe it's important to stay childlike. so that you're willing to take on new things and you don't really care too much about like what people are going to think and how this is going to impact me in the long run, because there's growth that comes with the mistakes that we make.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's been exciting, and we're just going to keep doing new things. And I don't want anyone to have this expectation of like Zoe's a ballad singer, or Zoe's an EDM pop singer, or Zoe's like a... I'm all of the above.
The limit doesn't exist.
Yes, exactly. I'm definitely all of the above. And even in my personality and the way that I dress, I mean, I've got a fader with edges and a suit and
the pearls.
And the pearls. Do you see? I've also got a butterfly, darling. Yeah, so it all speaks of like my personality, and I'm really trying to package that a bit better. And after 15 years, the experience definitely counts. So we're looking at an exciting next couple of 15 years, God willing.
Amen to that. She packaged it as a gift for us, and we're going to open it together on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I always say, lean into everything with childlike enthusiasm, and you will succeed time and time again with just a little bit of faith. Listen, Zoe's not going anywhere. We've got some music coming your way. Get ready to dance, but also feel the feels. We'll be right back.
Let's go.
I'm going to delve right into that childlike enthusiasm right now. And when we get into our tech, you know we do get quite excited. The future of foldable tech got even more exciting, and it seems to be getting a whole lot smarter. Samsung have unveiled the latest addition to the Galaxy Z series, bringing together next-generation foldable innovation, super intelligent AI features, and enhanced productivity. It's work in your hand, and Kyle was on the ground at the Johannesburg launch to experience these new devices firsthand. Let's get in the fold.
Innovation, AI, and creativity take center stage as Samsung unveils their next generation of Galaxy Z series. And what a better way than to launch a new era of icons and superstars than right here at the Nelson Mandela Square. And of course, my feel-good family, as always, you coming with me.
Say hello to our newest foldable member, Galaxy Z Fold 8, because one size doesn't fit all.
This is an amazing launch, the Galaxy Z series. Let's jump right into it. Tell me, who was this designed for, and how can we lock our personalities to each phone?
We're offering 3 different designs. Our Z Flip 8, our all new design, Z Fold 8. It's like this passport style that we've now got. And then on top of that, we go through to the real beast of the products, which is the traditional Z Fold 8 Ultra. All the bells and whistles, a 200 megapixel camera on there. We wanted to say there's a foldable for each type of person.
Tech leadership has been our DNA for the longest time. We are on the 8th iteration of the foldable. We have been working on it literally for 8 generations, and we basically started foldable, so we will continue to lead. What we did today was just add another something into the pack.
The Galaxy Z series, what is really different with the new One UI 9?
For starters, you don't need to compromise just because you're moving to a foldable. We've brought the full Ultra flagship experience into the foldable. With One UI 9, with Galaxy AI, it's like having 2 full S26 Ultra side by side. To give you a simple example, if I'm in a WhatsApp conversation and you say, can we meet next Wednesday? A simple thing, it's called Now Nudge. It will pop up and say view calendar. If I tap on that on the screen adjacent to it, it will open my calendar. I don't need to toggle between apps. So because of the form factor, we've taken advantage of the form factor and we've brought more intuitive use of AI. It's just AI working in the background, making things much faster and easier for everything you were going to do anyway.
I think having one device that can be more than one device is the most important thing in being creative and being different and unique. I think having something like a Fold series where you can use it as an everyday phone and maybe open it up into more of a tablet form is where it's at. Like, it's a whole PC in your pocket without having all the wires and all the everything and a huge backpack, you know?
This phone opened up is 4.1 millimeters wide. We've been able to put a titanium base plate in here to give it structural rigidity. On top of that, it's made this absolutely flat without the traditional crease that you've got. We then built a titanium alloy into the screen. That titanium alloy is 1/3 the width of a human hair. But what it does is it gives the phone that robustness, the strength. We've been able to also increase the size of the battery. So you've now got this 5,000 milliamp hour battery in there. And on top of that, there's 2 cells. We've got dual charging ports, which means that you're flying through the charging at an incredible speed.
Samsung is always taking risks, not only for us, but for the people of South Africa. You can see they've created this amazing play zone, which gives us a hands-on experience with this new Samsung Galaxy Z series. And the people that have stood out here, from tech influencers to celebrities to people who are just genuinely interested as to what Samsung's doing in the next 5 years, chef's kiss. We're all really scared about how is our data being leaked? How private is this? How is Samsung continuously moving in a way that is protecting its consumers?
Yeah, so we've got post-quantum encryption. We've got the Samsung Knox suite. The question I'd ask you, when you're running AI currently, do you know what permissions you've given? What is running in the background? We believe that you need to have visibility to that and be empowered to be in control there. So we've created an AI dashboard that shows you what's running on the device across your different agents. It can show you what access has been granted, what you haven't granted, and even tell you if it's trying to access something that you don't want it to access there, so that you remain in control. And I think that's the most important part.
So pre-orders are effectively open now. We've got a good value offer available. The first one being a 1,500 rands worth of accessories, Samsung original accessories. Second to that, for the adoption of AI, we've got a 6-month trial of Google AI Pro. And then for peace of mind, we've got the Samsung Care Plus. So it comes with a 25% discount. So get your pre-orders in, go in store and collect it from the 7th of August. When Africa gives birth to a new generation of superstars, one thing is for sure, Samsung really rolls out the red carpet. And oh my feel-good family, you need to get your hands on one of these devices yourself. So head over to the official Samsung website, or you can just go to your nearest Samsung store. Do you know what I really like about the Galaxy Z series? The drama.
Pre-order, I suppose,
Yes,
is the word of the
indeed.
day. You can hyphenate it. Pre-order any new Galaxy Z series device and unlock some awesome little added bonuses. Exclusive launch offers. We've got accessory benefits, Samsung Care Plus savings. We've got 6 months of Google AI Pro, which does make a difference. So please, as a jumping off point, go to samsung.com and find out where your nearest participating retailer is and get your hands on the Fold. And then just don't do this all day, okay? We'll see you now. All right, I've been having so much fun. I have no idea what is coming up, but I've just seen some hardcore warriors step into Studio PFA are here.
Oh, okay, Jess Monamini. Her name is as tough as she is. And she's brought company, and she's going to put us to the test. Now, we're going to learn self-defense with her and Caitlin. It's going to be so exciting. I don't know that I know how to defend myself that well.
Well, you will. You will. No, the joy of arts like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that turn your opponent's weight and their lack of knowledge against them, this is where self-defense really begins. It's a mindset. But these ladies look so hardcore. I'm so glad someone else is here to be the crash test dummy this morning. I think my weightlifting was kind of my peak. And then we're going to balance it out with something really soft as well.
We're excited about that, so see you on the other side of this break. Welcome back. Your Feel Good Breakfast Show is here and exclusive. It is Expresso on S3. We're focusing, of course, on Women's Month. And it's all about those conversations that are around confidence, but also safety and empowerment. They become more important than ever. And one of the most powerful forms of empowerment is knowing how to protect yourself.
So the ladies have stuck around. Thank you so much. Can you see how much I'm loving you right now, man? Thank you for being here. And when you hear the noise on the mat, you understand. We've got a brilliant opportunity to take a first dive into self-defense, and we're going to expand this into a series alongside an incredible fighter outfit, professional fighter and Pride Fighting Academy co-owner Jess is here to break down some practical lessons, techniques that everyone can employ. We're going to dip into the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu bag here, bit of Muay Thai, and of course all this comes to bear in MMA in the most dynamic way. But when we break it down, a martial art was designed to enable a person to protect themselves. Yes, there are elements of battle and it can be used in war, but at its core, it's a tool of empowerment.
That's true.
I love the fact that every woman can and should be delving into a martial art. So we're going to start now with a very cool demonstration. In fact, I'm going to hand over the floor to you. Where should something like this start?
Welcome, Caitlin, as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bless you, child, for being here today. So when you broach this with women in particular who don't have a martial arts background, how do we start this conversation and journey?
Yeah, so every August, especially every Women's Month, we are inundated with self-defense workshops and self-defense courses. And one of the things that I always want to just reiterate as much as possible is that it's a lifelong journey. It's not a 1 hour workshop that you're going to be able to do and then be able to just, confidently walk out into the world. So we always encourage people to commit themselves to a lifelong journey of
mode of
self-defense, 100%, especially because we live in such a dangerous country, right? So every woman and man should be equipping themselves with this, but understanding that it's not a 1 hour workshop that's going to give that to you. And so I love that we're able to do this over a series. And really the things that we focus on are getting some strength and fitness in your body so that you can run away if you need to run away, and that you can lift yourself up out of a situation if you've fallen down or somebody's pushed you, that kind of thing. So we work on strength and stability. But then the other thing that comes with learning a martial art besides the physical skill is an overall situational awareness, an overall confidence, a way that you carry yourself. So they say that anybody that's done any kind of martial arts training or any kind of self-defense training already lowers their chance of becoming a victim, not because of the skills that they have, it's the soft skills. It's how
they carry yourself.
To reinforce that, just having the conversation and opening this line of dialogue with your children and putting them in the space 95% safer. That is mind-blowing just by starting the journey. So thank you so much for being that voice.
Okay, so how do we get started? Caitlin, Jess?
You seem far too eager,
I'm going to watch you and then take some notes for now because, I'm carrying a little thing over here.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start every one of these series episodes with a little bit of a warm-up just to get the body kind of firing, and then we'll teach you one movement that you need from a situational perspective.
Brilliant.
All right.
Practical.
So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to hop onto our backs and we're just going to warm up the glutes and the legs. So a lot of what women need to do in a self-defense situation involves I've been thrown down onto the floor and I now need to be able to get up, and how you get up. There are various ways, and we're going to teach you over the next couple of things. But what you need is strong glutes and strong legs. So we're going to start with bridges. You're going to lie down on your back, and you're just going to bridge up and reach all the way over onto one shoulder.
Oh, wow, that's dynamic.
All right, so all the way up. We're going to do 10 of these, 7, 6,
you know what I love about this?
5.
You're not telling a person you need to become an accomplished martial artist to protect yourself. You're saying learn these 5 practical steps and you can help yourself in this situation.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
So then the next one is a hip escape. So hip escapes are very foundational for jiu-jitsu, and it helps you again be able to get out underneath somebody and create some space. So same concept, a little bit of a bridge up, and you're going to turn all the way onto one side, onto one shoulder with your hips going out in the opposite direction, and imagining that you're actually pushing somebody off. And this is all going to make sense in the next couple of weeks.
When you're pushing a body off you, yeah.
So we're going to do a couple of these. And then the next one that we're going to go into is what we call an armbar drill and time. But really it's as a fitness and strength perspective, it really starts to work with core. So you're going to straighten your legs, you're going to bring your knees up, and then hips come all the way up.
Sure.
And this is going to make sense as we get into things over the next couple of weeks also.
So, Dorian, Caitlin, we've asked the guys at the brand to come up with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu microphone that we can use. And you would have thought someone in Genius TV land would have done this a while ago.
So one more move, and then we're going to get started. It's going to be a forward roll. Now, this is where most ladies start to freak out, the idea of being upside down. But if you think of an attack situation, you're in a tussle, right? You are in an uncomfortable position. You need to orientate yourself when you're being thrown around. So we start with forward rolls. You're going to look to the same side. You're going to look to your opposite shoulder as the shoulder that you're rolling over.
on, okay.
So I'm looking there. I'm going to tuck my hand kind of between my legs, look in the opposite direction because I want to roll over my shoulder, not over my head, and I'm going to push off my legs. So we're just going to do a couple of these, and we're just warming up.
Oh, I'm so practicing this with my daughter when I get home today.
And so for kids, just that normal rough and tumble, it really just helps them to understand movement as they grow. But we often stop our kids from doing this kind of stuff.
Give her an older brother. That's what I say. Every little girl needs an older brother. I love it.
So the next kind of piece that we're going to add to this is how to break fall. And this is probably one of the most critical things that anybody in a self-defense situation can learn. And the difference between falling without understanding how and falling with knowledge is the difference between being unconscious when your head hits the concrete or being in a position where you can be aware of what's happening
Having
next.
initiative, having the...
So to give you an example, Caitlin's going to push me and I'm not going to break fall. I think Kate stand there. I'm not going to break fall intelligently. Okay. So she's going to push and I'm just going to fall. Push hard. Okay, so I've fallen. I've probably knocked myself unconscious. I don't know what's coming at me. This is a bad situation.
You are prone. You are in the worst position imaginable,
So, option 2, I'm in my legs. I know that I'm aware that something's going to happen. She pushes, and I'm here. So I've broken my fall, I've tucked my chin, and I'm able to kind of see where she's coming at me.
You're engaged.
So now I'm in a position where I can really start to defend myself.
Right.
So it's the difference between being unconscious, conscious, breaking a bone, that kind of thing. So we're going to do a couple of these. It's going to get loud in here. So what you want to do is you want to come into a squat, bring your hands to an X. As your butt hits the floor, you're going to slam your hands out at 45 degrees, which is what's going to break that fall. So a lot of the impact is going to go into your forearms, and as a result, your chin's going to be tucked, and you're not going to absorb that into your neck. So we're here. And now I'm going to sit up. I'm going to base opposite hand, opposite foot, and I can take a step up, see how my face hasn't changed where my attacker would be. So if I'm being pushed in this direction, I'm looking at them the whole time. I haven't given up my back. So we're going to do 5 more. Squat.
When we talk about the mindset, Sharon, this is going to be a series that we're going to continue for the coming week here to give you those tools to be able to practically enter into a situation like this and just have that confidence. But I love the fact that everything is really simple, really compact, but you stay connected to this moment. Just that in itself, looking at how you are able to keep your eye connected to where it needs to be, and the level of intention says that you are a different species now than being controlled. And something that we often forget, the person who is attacking you is probably filled with adrenaline, is probably out of control in some way, probably has some other motivating force pushing them into the space. If you can just be calm, you can have the initiative and then back it up with skills like that. Caitlin, I like the fact that she's had to push me hard because you're so nice that you actually had to poke the bear to get it. But this is going to help so many people. So thank you so much. But most importantly, get your girl into a martial art. Simple as. And we'll continue this amazing series for as long as we can. All year, please.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Women's Month is a reminder that celebrating women also means standing alongside those working every day to protect, to support, to empower them. And this morning, Advocate Bernadine Bachar, Director of the Sarki Bartman Centre for Women and Children, joins us to share how all South Africans can and must help build safer communities for women and children long after Women's Day has passed. Kind of feels like the Mandela Day conversation again. We do it every day, Bernadine.
Absolutely.
We do it every day.
And we need to.
And we really, really do need to. Let's start with gender-based violence in South Africa. We have become the poster child for this, and I embrace that because there is nowhere left to hide, and we have to do this. How do you wake up with this reality every day? Because you must get everything all at once.
Absolutely. I think what makes the difference for me is I have the privilege of watching the changes that happen to a woman every single day once she goes through our programs. So that in itself is a privilege, to be able to see her find her voice, to be able to take up space.
Create
that's what keeps me going.
space.
Absolutely. That's what keeps us going.
And you work in an outcomes-based area, which I love, because we can go into the corporate side of world, the commercial, and the return isn't that great, but we allow that to just continue because we make our money. You go into the NGO space, the NPO space, into the spaces where you ply your trade. There is only success and failure. You've got to get it right for these women that you help.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice, just like they don't have a choice.
Exactly.
That first moment when a woman or a young woman walks through your doors, and this is speaking directly to the person who thinks that they can't change their reality, what is that moment like for them and for you? What is this process involve?
First of all, it takes an enormous amount of courage to get to the gates, right? A woman generally has exhausted all of her outside external support structures. When she gets in, what we aim for is for her to find immediately a sense of peace, a sense of hope, and a sense of family. And that's what we work with all the time, is does she feel that she's finding her voice? Are we, all of us, all 44 of our staff members, are we supporting her through this journey?
And the people and the passion, that's easy because generally that's what you'll find in these amazing organizations. Then you engage, and now we need a soft landing that you can't cover because now we've found a kind of abuse, we found a systemic socio-economic issue, we found a physical disability, we found something that we can't quite handle, but then you've got everything in-house now. It feels like you must have dealt with every eventuality, but why that modality? Why is it so important for you to have the bigger picture in mind with every person that walks through your door?
What makes Sarki Bartman Centre unique is that we're a one-stop centre. So the survivor's not coming through and reliving the trauma every time she needs services, right? So she has a team that navigates all the services with her. She is not secondary traumatized. She is able to walk with us. We take her hand and we walk with her through all the services.
Can we just sit with that notion for a little bit here? Because, you know, feeding off this notion that Women's Month is once a year and Mandela Day is one day a year, yet this kind of triage approach of forcing a person to go through their trauma every time so you can help them for a day to take them back there, that feels like we've kind of missed the point. We're doing it for ourselves, for our BEE scorecard or for something like that. Why is it so important to focus on the individual? Because you're wanting to save the country, but it's one person at a time.
Absolutely. So when a woman comes through, when she tells her story, she becomes the focal point, and all the services have to revolve around what she needs. So when she walks in the door, we work with what we call her individual development plan. What does she need from the Sarki Bartman Centre in order to go back into her community and be fully healed and fully empowered? And that might be anything from occupational therapy. It might mean specialized psychotherapy. So we're working with her on her individual and her children's individual circumstances and their individual needs. The whole system is tailored towards meeting those needs.
I love that. And you're building respect, self-worth, and you're empowering with tools.
And hope.
And of course, you've got the ecosystem around you that I think notices what you are doing and the kind of person, the caliber of character that comes out of those doors. How can we help? How can we support you every day, not just during Women's Month? What do you need?
Well, you know, you don't have true gender equality unless you have women's economic empowerment. And one of the incredible programs that we have at the Saki Bartman Centre is our Women's Economic Empowerment Program. And over and above the accredited job skills training we do with all women, we also have an entrepreneurial skills training program. So a woman will come through, learn all of the skills that she needs to produce products. We do beading and we do sewing. While she's learning those skills, she's making products. She's being paid to make them. So she's actually building up a reserve of funds while she's still with us. So when she leaves, she can pay for her rent.
She understands capital.
Absolutely.
She's got a runway, but and this is the magic, and I think you've identified that, the soft skills that are developed from being in that ecosystem, that's what defines success in the big, real commercial world. And you guys do that on such a nuanced level. So thank you so much. We're going to keep all of the details up that we can. We're going to plug in as much as we can, but just please think of this Women's Month as the jumping off point for the rest of the year. It's not just one month, it's an everyday mission. And thank you so much to you and your team for driving that message.
Well, we're back in the kitchen just like that, cooking up something delicious. As we know, some of our strongest food memories begin with the woman who cooked for us. And today, Sasha Lee's still in the kitchen, drawing inspiration from a lamb curry that my aunt makes to this day. Every Christmas we demanded, every single family gathering, we're like, Auntie Marlene, you know it's your turn to shine, giving the much-loved dish her own elevated touch while keeping its sense of comfort and connection at the heart of the plate. Sasha, thank you for taking my aunt's recipe, and I know she's going to be proud of this one because it's served with a delicious carrot salad. We usually go dania or ava, like onions and dania together, but it smells incredible.
Thank you so much. Did you say your auntie's name?
Marlene.
My mom's name is Marlene.
Stop it right now. Look at that.
That's insane.
Divine energy. So we know the food's going to be good.
100%.
Any Marlene, shout out to all the Marlenes. We know that you put your back into every single meal. All right, so what other flavors are we getting into here?
Okay, so I've got a base of some onion, some garlic and ginger. And now we're going to start toasting off our spices. So I'm going to add some of my spices that I brought today.
Ooh.
That is all the way from Durban.
And what is it that we're putting in?
Okay, so I've got a combination of Kashmiri chili powder as well as Rambarosi chili powder.
Okay.
Then I've got some garam masala and then turmeric.
Of course,
We're just going to cook these spices down. I'm going to make this one mild for you, see, today.
Okay, so here's the confession. Sasha came through with a meal that she just made with all her heart yesterday. She said, Carissa, it is spicy. And when you say it's spicy, coming from Durbs, then we know in Cape Town this is going to be very spicy.
Yes.
I've always wondered about the meat, though. Do we flavor the meat?
Yes, absolutely. So it's important to flavor your meat before you put it in the pan. We are going to brown it, but we're also going to make sure that all our spices are cooked through.
Yeah.
Takes the graininess off the spices. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just make sure that we've got a nice flavor base of curry, and then we're going to add the meat in.
Yeah, I mean, we're going with lamb today.
Yes.
And lamb is one of those love her, leave her alone.
Absolutely.
That's a good, 3 hours, 2 hours?
Yes, love her, leave her alone. The best for me for curry is cooking with lamb shoulder. I think it just, when it does soften and it really just falls off. If there's bone, it falls off the bone.
Yeah.
But it is a really good cut of the actual lamb itself. It's got a lot of flavor. So we kind of want to use the best
part of the
best.
Yeah, best for the best, she says. And then we also want bone on because the flavor comes from the bone too,
Absolutely.
right?
That's where all the flavor is in the bone. And then when it falls off, it also looks really, that's also when you know that it's ready. So I kind of make sure there's a big bone in there.
Just so you can see it.
If the meat starts falling off, then I know, okay, cool, we're ready to go.
My goodness. Okay,
So,
spices in, lamb is in.
We're going to just turn up the heat a bit. Let's get the meat browned a bit.
Right.
While we're doing that, do you mind chopping some potatoes for me?
Of course I don't mind. Potatoes peeled in water reminds me of Sunday morning in my household because do you want cubes?
Just in half.
Just in half is fine. Okay.
So in our home, potatoes are the first thing that gets eaten out of the curry. So
really?
yeah, we keep them whole. It's basically a piece of meat.
It is, because it absorbs all the flavor as well. But the potatoes would go in a little bit later because they cook quite quickly.
Yes. So
how do you feel about a meatless curry, like a potato curry?
I love potato curry.
Yeah.
We grew up eating a lot of that, as well as bean curry, like a sugar
bean
beans
curry.
Yeah. And
Divine.
then we did a lot of veggie curries as well. My dad used to, on a Friday, not eat meat, so it was meatless Fridays.
Meatless Friday.
And so my mom played around with different veggies.
Not your mom cooking on a Friday. That's usually people's day off.
Yeah, no.
Hey, it's Takeout Fridays.
Takeout Fridays? No, we didn't do that.
Didn't do that.
That was like once every 6 months.
I love that Auntie Marlene, and she raised some culinary geniuses in her home as well. So we're not mad at it at all. So once the meat goes a bit brown, I'm seeing some different things here. This?
Saffron.
This is saffron.
Yes, so in my curries I always put a pinch of saffron in there. It's just really fragrant and there's flavor in there. And this little tot is not tequila.
Not at this time of the morning.
That is some rose water.
Yes.
It just adds fragrance to any curries. I normally start off with some and then end off with some because it does cook out a bit, but it really gives the curry a beautiful fragrance and flavor.
Rose water?
Yes.
Okay. Do you make that yourself or do you buy that from
No,
the
I
store?
buy that. But you can make it with dried rose petals.
Wow.
You can make your own rose water.
Is that something passed down by Auntie Marlene or is it?
That's kind of been like a trick that I've learned because I couldn't figure out when
What that thing is.
What was that smell? What was that that added like elevation for the curries?
Wow.
Until I did some research and found out that it's actually just rose water
That is
adds
crazy.
and elevates it. So we're going to add some coriander in now. I'm going to ask you to pass me that knife. And then what we're going to start doing is, as the meat's browning, we're going to add some tomato paste as well as some fresh tomato. And then some sugar.
I'm so glad. I love adding sugar to cut the acidity.
Absolutely. And it really does a huge injustice if you don't add some sugar to that. You do get a lot more of a tomato base. So the sweetness of the sugar kind of just offsets that acidity.
And when does the garlic and ginger go in?
That went in with the onions.
Oh, it went in with the onions. Love. And it's fresh garlic and ginger as well. We're not cutting any corners over here. Auntie Marlene to the times two. This recipe hopefully will make you both so incredibly proud. We'll have a taste in just a little bit. Sans coriander for grey, obviously. But if you'd like to jump on that recipe, it's on that QR code. Scan your phone camera, and then it will take you right there to Auntie Marlene's recipe for a delicious lamb curry. We'll see you after the break.
And then I'm doing the thing.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show as we delve into your national news headlines, where ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa says government intervention at the Public Investment Corporation is intended to strengthen governance and also maintain the stability at the state asset manager. Speaking during an ANC voter registration campaign in Malahleni, he said the PIC manages about 3.6 trillion rand and remains a critical institution. Now, Ramaphosa said action was necessary whenever governance concerns arise to prevent instability and protect the institution. Now, his remarks follow recent PIC board changes, including the appointment of Seso Mohai as chairperson of the board. In other national news, Reserve Bank Governor Lesehia Kaniago says the SARB remains committed to reducing inflation towards its 3% target despite ongoing global shocks. Now, addressing the bank's annual shareholders meeting out in Pretoria, he said lower inflation is essential for sustainably lower interest rates. Kaniago also highlighted the Reserve Bank's strong financial position as well as growth in foreign exchange reserves over the past decade. He said external shocks are unavoidable, but the SARB's core responsibility is to protect the rand's purchasing power over the long term. Internationally speaking now, Ghana expects cocoa production to decline by at least 16% during the 2026-27 season, and that's according to regulator COCOBOD. Now, the projected drop is linked to expected El Niño conditions, excessive rainfall, crop disease, and the cocoa's tree natural lower yield cycle. Now, illegal gold mining and aging farms have further affected production in key growing regions. COCOBOD said rehabilitation programs, expanded pesticide spraying, and a nationwide fertilizer distribution scheme have also been introduced to help reduce losses and support farmers ahead of the new season. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump says he has postponed a planned military strike on Iran to allow time for negotiations over Tehran's nuclear program and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Now, Iran has warned it will respond decisively to any attack, while regional tensions remain high following reported drone incidents and threats to key shipping routes. Oil prices have reimagined elevated as diplomatic efforts continue. Now, Trump says the strike suspension depends on reaching a deal quickly with Iranian leaders. And finally, to close off on a good note, a 16-year-old rookie lifeguard is being celebrated after rescuing a 10-year-old boy from dangerous surf at Seabright Beach out in California. Now, Ryder Williams sprang into action when a powerful sneaker wave swept the child into the ocean. Battling relentless waves, he refused to let go until another lifeguard arrived to help bring the boy safely ashore. Now, the dramatic rescue captured on camera has gone viral, earning widespread praise for Ryder's courage and also his composure. Remaining humble, the teenager credited his fellow lifeguards and said protecting lives is simply part of the job he loves doing the most every single day. Well, we need more boys like that for sure. That's where we close up your news for this Monday. Let's get your final sports from Graham.
Let's start with the African connection, shall we, and dive in with football. Cameroon made it 2 wins from 2 matches at the 2026 Women's African Cup of Nations with their 1-0 victory over Ghana yesterday. And that only goal coming in the 19th minute of the game from the penalty spot, in fact. Well, Ghana also had an equaliser ruled out very late, 79th minute. Then in last night's other Group D encounter, Mali beat Cape Verde 3-2. And of course, Banyana in action against Burkina Faso tomorrow night at 10. Now, footballer plenty this weekend as the new Premiership season also got underway with defending champions Orlando Pirates already in their stride, earning a 2-0 victory over newly promoted Milford FC. Welcome to the party, guys. Osmanopolis and Tsepang Moremi picking up where they left off last season, finding the back of the net. And they look really strong going into the new season. Elsewhere, Kaiser Chiefs, not to be outdone, they beat Kruger United 3-1. And then Golden Arrows and Chippa United shared the points with a goalless draw. Now, the Commonwealth Games has certainly grabbed our imagination, and it's been a great one. The 2026 Commonwealth Games came to an end last night with a beautiful closing ceremony. Team South Africa bringing home 28 medals in total. If we break it down, 7 gold, 11 silver and 10 bronze medals saw South Africa finish 11th on the overall standings, as they often do. Australia, England and Canada claiming the top 3 spots on the medal table. Brave performance there from one African nation, Nigeria, the highest placed African nation, in 7th with 24 medals in total, including 10 gold. Now, plenty of rugby at just about every level to soak up at the moment. And as we get into the Currie Cup, the Pumas beat Boland 2015 in Wellington yesterday, bringing round 3 of the Currie Cup officially to a close. So that victory securing the Pumas' first win of the season, surprisingly, while also ending Boland's unbeaten start to the tournament. Then in our other Currie Cup results, a mixed bag. The Lions looked very strong, brushing aside the Bulls 42-19. I know it's still early days in the season. And then, of course, the Stormers, they got the better of the Sharks in a very entertaining encounter. 36-28 is the final score there. So wherever your allegiances lie, hopefully it was an amazing sporting weekend. Let's focus on the week ahead now and get into the weather. As always, we like to start up north in Polokwane. So a good morning to you. How's your Monday looking? Well, it's going to have sunny skies taking over your Monday today. And as a result, you move from a chilly 4 degrees as you load to set at a high of 24. And looking ahead, sunny skies continue to dominate the week. In fact, with tomorrow's daytime high as much as today's, with a little bit of a cold start at 5 degrees. Beautiful weather, though, for the rest of the week. Klerksdorp, you're up next. Taking over your skies will be sunny conditions throughout, thankfully, albeit starting on a very cold 2 degrees, but warming to a balmy 22. And looking into the week, tomorrow you can expect partly cloudy skies, while sunny skies continue on from the midweek. Beautiful temperature highs as we move towards the weekend. Pretoria, blue skies and sunshine are going to make for a very pleasant day ahead, so soak it up. Your temperatures drift between a minimum of 6 degrees to also set at 22 as your high. Then we got sun, full days ahead. They are here to stay, thankfully, as we head through the week. Daytime highs maxing at 25 degrees by Thursday and Friday. Jersey, our next stop, where clear skies and sunshine are on the cards as well today. Temperatures ranging between a cold 5 and a slightly more moderate 19 as your high. Then as we head into the week, sunny skies are going to define the days ahead, with daytime highs setting at 21 degrees tomorrow and Wednesday, even those minimums getting a little bit warmer. Mbombela, good morning to you. The forecast today, sunny skies, and we're going to soak it up. Look at that temperature range. 9 degrees is your minimum, going up to a beautiful 25 as your Monday high. And then tomorrow sees temperatures remaining much the same as today under sunny skies before climbing to a high of 28 degrees by Thursday. Bloemfontein, a beautiful sunny day is on the cards for you today. Temperatures shifting between a very cold 0, but they do set at 20 degrees as your high. And then you can expect sunny skies to continue on heading into the week, with pleasantly warm temperatures reaching those 20s and above. Richards Bay is our next stop, and afternoon showers are forecast for your Monday, accompanied by some breezy conditions as well. As a result, your temperatures drifting between 12 and 23 degrees. And then sunny skies are going to take center stage in the coming days, with cloudy and even humid conditions expected from Friday. Durbs, you're always a bit of a mixed bag, but it's still our playground, and partly cloudy conditions are going to take over your day today. Temperatures moving from 11 degrees to set at 23 as your daytime high. And then sunny skies are going to define the coming days. While tomorrow's temperatures, they range from a low of 13 to set at 23, and it just gets better and better as the week progresses. Tata, you've got sunshine dominating your forecast across the region today. 4 degrees is where you start your journey, nippy as it is, but we'll set at a balmy 24 degrees as your high. And over the coming days, you've got mostly sunny conditions, a few lingering clouds here and there, while daytime highs settle at 26 degrees for tomorrow and Wednesday. Nkuba, you've got skies are filled with sunshine today, and a temperature range reflecting that. A cold start at 2 degrees, but a beautiful 24 high. And then sun-filled skies are set for the rest of the week. Some lingering clouds, though, with daytime highs peaking at 26 degrees for the next couple of days. Kokompo City, you've got sunny skies greeting you for your Monday morning. Temperatures ranging from 10 degrees, we might have left that behind us already as we move towards a 23-degree high. And as the days progress, sunny skies are going to turn partly cloudy. Your temperatures holding up steady, though, in your low to mid-20s. Good morning to you. Your week kicks off under sunny skies, thankfully. Your temperature starting from a moderate low of 10 degrees for this time of the year, rising to a beautiful 25. And then tomorrow you can look up to partly cloudy skies. Your temps moving from a low of 10 degrees to a beautiful, very warm high of 28 degrees. And we kind of stay there before we chill out before the weekend. George, are you feeling gorge? Well, mostly sunny skies are going to define your day today, and the temperature's certainly reflecting that. 14 degrees your minimum, rising to 26. And then partly cloudy skies are going to take over from tomorrow with a daytime high reaching 24 degrees, albeit with a chilly 12-degree start. And then we again start shifting into colder weather at the end of the week. Cape Town, you've got a misty morning ahead, or I think experiencing that right now. Please just be careful out on the roads, but it will give way to a sunny day. Temperatures moving from 10 degrees to a high of 22 as a result. And then it starts to taper off from tomorrow as cloudy skies take hold heading into the rest of the week. And then rain expected to move in from Wednesday, and on Thursday peaking at 85%. Sutherland, your region can look forward to mostly sunny skies today, thankfully. Temperatures ranging from a cold 7 to a daytime high of 21 degrees. And then looking ahead, cloudy conditions are going to persist before skies clear by midweek, with cloud cover returning again by Friday. Kimberly, how are you feeling this morning? Good morning to you. Skies are going to remain sunny throughout your day. And your temperatures start at a very cold 3 degrees, but they're warm to 23 as your daytime high. And then sunny skies are going to dominate the coming days with some comfortably warm temperatures throughout, peaking 26 degrees for the remainder of the second half of your week. Uppies, as always, our final stop, and your Monday will be filled with long, sunny spells. But do expect a rather chilly start, a low of 8 degrees that warms to a high of 28 degrees. And then the days ahead remain clear and sunny, with some dry conditions dominating the forecast, with temperatures on the warmer side. And we love that. You can have a look at the general weather patterns over the coming days. Sunshine abounds. So soak it up while you can, and we want to see what that looks like. So we, as always, reveal what the sunrise in your neck of the woods look like on the hour. And this one comes from Rebecca. I love it. Oh, man, take me there right now. Audrey, thank you so much. Audrey Patricia sharing this beautiful capture of the day, just starting to wake up in Alova Beach, KZN. Benny Bernardo captured this beautiful morning scene. Wow, I'm not saying it's a competition, but maybe. Yo, beautiful colors in the sky. Could Verna beat that? Well, she sent this in from Stickland in Cape Town. Different modality, but it still feels fresh, still captures an essence of that time of the year. You can kind of feel the morning chill there. I absolutely love it. Show us your hood. What does it look like when you open your eyes and look out your window, and you've got to be up and at 'em nice and early to capture those sunrise moments? Share your pics, 063 036 9649. If we love it, we'll put it on TV.
Well, listen, we are celebrating all the way around today. From 6 a.m., we came in saying Happy Women's Month to everybody. And we know, we don't make the rules. Every woman loves the ocean basket. And every man, every kid, every grandma and grandpa. It is so deeply ingrained in South African culture. And for the past 31 years, they've been feeding our bellies. Alette joins us in just a little bit to talk about the goodness of this food. We've been eating since this morning. I've got to ask you, you are mic'd up. What's your favorite thing to eat at Ocean Basket?
Oh. It's like asking if I have a favorite child.
And you probably do also, so...
No, I'm not allowed to say that. Carissa, there's many, but from what you're going to see today, I would say one needs to dabble in the high tide.
Oh, the high tide is calling our name, and we'll be back to enjoy that straight after this. Welcome back to a delicious time on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now listen, for 31 years, Ocean Basket has been bringing South Africans together around the simple joy of great seafood. Great.
Yummy.
When we say great seafood, we mean the best seafood.
It's special, a special day out. And now the much-loved brand is celebrating with its Greatest Hits campaign. And it's amazing. Just take a look at that. Serving up a selection of iconic favorites from its menu alongside even more reasons to dine, discover and enjoy. And with added rewards and benefits available now through the Ocean Basket app, you have your own little Ocean Basket.
Yes.
There is plenty to get excited about.
So joining us this morning, we've got the gorgeous Alet Kilgenman. Almost there. We'll get it from her in a bit. Head of food at Ocean Basket to tell us all about it. She also brought food, so come on. It's Alet, everybody!
We're just applauding because you brought food. I'm sorry. It's our love language. It's how we talk to each other and express our love. First of all, Kilgenman.
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 That is so interesting. We love that. No one's getting hurt today.
You did it well. You did it very well.
31?
I know.
Oh, my.
I know.
You must have had a gut check moment when this kind of
know.
event rolled up, this moment in your calendar, and gone, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
3 decades
Sure.
we have been
Proper
filling the
adults.
baskets.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Proper
obviously a
adults.
magical time for you guys.
Yes, absolutely. Super exciting. I mean, 3 decades. I don't think many other restaurant chains can say this. We feel honored to bring seafood to the people. And 31 is big. 30, we thought last year 30 was big. 31 has been something else. Now
you're
proper
a grown-up.
Yeah.
You see.
Playing in the
now
big
we're in
leagues.
our 30s.
And you've also, and your arc is like this. And normally after 30 decades, maybe you'll find 1 or 2. You guys are on a different level now, which is amazing.
I love the evolution. The fact that I keep seeing on TikTok, on Instagram, Ocean Basket reinventing itself, more people being introduced to it. I've got a little one on the way. First meal is going to be Ocean Basket. I'm just saying that right now. But let's talk about the Greatest Hits promotion. I think that's such a fantastic idea, bringing some of Ocean Basket's most iconic dishes to the forefront. Absolutely. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Absolutely. So at Ocean Basket, we like to listen to our guests.
Yeah.
And with this massive celebration, we really honed in on what we know people love. So the Greatest Hits is a homage to what the South Africans love and know and understand. Obi is nostalgic, so we brought back absolutely those meals that people come for, and they come back for every single time. So there's 5 in the Greatest Hits. A beautiful pan for one, it's the high tide with the soda. And then there's a platter for one, the Ocean's platter. And then if you are coming to share, there's the Perfect Catch platter, and then 2 beautiful sushi platters as well. So a little bit of everything, a nice mixture of all of our stunning seafood and all of the beautiful sauces. So, and it's only running until the end of the month. So you must come for your birthday celebration.
Exactly, and it is her birthday celebration as well. You see.
Oh, my word.
Happy birthday to us, Ocean
also
Basket.
31.
Oh, that's how we celebrate 31 years. Welcome back. Apologies for the technical difficulties. You know how it goes, especially when we're talking about something so delicious like Ocean Basket, who celebrates 31 years this year. And of course, when Alette came, she said, let me bring a spread, an Ocean Basket spread for you to enjoy.
Initially, we thought the spread was at Ocean Basket, so we just turned off all the lights and we left.
Yes.
And then we realized, no, they brought it to us.
They brought it to us.
So we have come. I thank you so much for doing this, because it is worth noting. You know what everyone loves. Okay, but you also want people to experience more, and you guys are all about making seafood accessible. I think that's where you've just absolutely nailed it. We can dream and we can feel zhuzh. How do we know? How do we know what's for me? Because there's an opportunity to try some new and exciting things, but we also love what we love.
I know. So I feel like we've kind of like hit the mark on that deep-rooted nostalgic OB, and then adding bits and pieces, like you say, that little bit of zhuzh. So you'll see some zhuzh on our sushi platters, lots of crunch, lots of texture, a little bit of heat, and then, of course, for the OGs, the holy water, the creamy lemon sauce will never have an end. And then, like I said earlier, the high tide is that meal that you come in for, that's going to give you the variety, which is what we're great at. So it's fish, it's mussels, it's prawns, the Obi Holy Trinity, smothered in sauce with the soda for 99 Rand. Who can beat that value?
What a catch.
It's that little treat that doesn't break the bank. That's kind of like the number one in our greatest hits.
It's the kind of thing you go and do on your own without telling your family. You just got to sneak out there.
It's $100, you know, under the table.
Not for sharing. Not for sharing on the high tide.
Incredible.
You have got an app that allows customers to kind of enrich the culinary journey on a whole another level. Why do you recommend people connect with OB like that?
Okay, well, first and foremost, who doesn't want to connect with OB? Because we do seafood great every single time. The app is not just another loyalty app. This is a seat at the table. This is the best seat in the house. So from download to use, you immediately start generating rewards as you eat with us, not only in store but also at home. This is your format of getting OB to your home direct. Birthday surprises, in-store rewards, and so much more. Really, really cool. There's like amazing gamification, so you're going to be playing games on the app. And then there's the big one that everyone's talking about. It's called Burn the Bill. So when you come into store and you come and eat, you basically scan your bill and there's a chance of getting your meal for free.
Oh my gosh,
and then the OB crew will actually burn your bill in front of you. So
the theatrics.
Yeah, the theatrics is important.
That sounds like a ceremony. I quite like bill burning ceremonies.
Absolutely.
That is very, very cool. But the problem with that is, though, then you think, oh, they might burn my bill, and you order primo. 2 platters for yourself, extra sushi.
Nothing wrong.
And it will still be great value.
Exactly.
Because we OB.
And it's the birthday month, so let's do it.
Oh, where do we even begin?
Where do we begin?
Okay, so and what I love about you guys, you know that we've got various restrictions. Obviously, being pregnant and being allergic to shellfish, I love the fact that you guys have managed to find the perfect balance.
Yes, absolutely.
So where do we jump in? I suppose let's start from the left, my friend.
Okay, let me go for it.
Absolutely.
You see, this is something that I like to eat in a closed room, but we'll do it over here because I like to use my hands when I eat Ocean Basket.
But that's also what we want you to do. It should be messy. It should be.
And then
I'll go for the mussel first.
Lemon butter sauce.
The lemon butter sauce.
Are you allowed to bottle it and sell it? You must get requests non-stop.
So many of the requests. And let me just say, there's always something up the OB sleeves. One day, you never know. One day you might be able to buy it in a litre format. Not just yet.
Wow.
Not just yet.
I want a 5 litre.
You can never have less than a litre.
Okay, what am I tasting here? This looks absolutely delicious.
That is a salmon futumaki. So it's basically a fried salmon roll, and then it's drizzled with all of our beautiful sushi sauces. So there's a bit of teriyaki, a little bit of spice
and
to add to your Monday morning.
Yum. That's a meal in and of itself.
Absolutely.
Crunch.
Crunch is what we're all about.
Let me separate.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Where's that sauce?
There it is.
Oh, wow. There's a little bit of the magic in there somewhere.
Yep,
you can taste it, just a little bit of... Would you like something to eat here? Because...
You know what? I eat this on a regular basis. So this is all for you and the crew. I can't come in here and eat my own food.
We should bring Sasha in. I feel like she would really enjoy this. Is she here?
Okay.
Calamari strips, always a winner.
Yes.
A little bit of Cajun spice on there, which is also one of our...
Is that calamari too?
That is our very famous panko prawn. So it's like
Panko
a
prawn.
super crispy
Very,
prawn.
very nice. Oh,
Maybe
my
stay away from the
brain.
panko prawn.
I'm here for everything. Okay, this is
There-
my
there is-
bye.
There is a little bit of, yeah, no, you're more than welcome, and that's how it works. I like the fact that you are using the pan. Thank you so much.
The
That's part of the experience.
pan is who we are.
That is really
and
part
it
of
will
the
never
experience.
go away.
Wow.
And?
Wow.
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 So we grew up eating a lot of obi. Still do. My kids are obsessed.
Good.
My kids don't eat chicken nuggets, they eat prawns. Yeah.
That's what we love to hear. That's what we love to hear.
Oh, I love to see that. Okay, so since it is your birthday and we are celebrating, I just feel like there's no better way to celebrate next to the prawns and the fish than with some cake.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Everybody give it up, Ocean Basket. Happy birthday. A beautiful
Thank you,
moment.
guys.
That's our
That's stunning.
contribution to your 31 years.
Thank you.
We expect it to go around nationwide like this. Everyone must do the tour of the cake and see it.
When you cut it open, the prawns spill out.
There's an ocean in the cake.
Exactly.
Ocean within
That's
the cake.
beautiful. Thank you,
Um,
guys.
in this moment, I'm just thinking of all of those families that have been able to add a bit of extra luster to a moment. You know, you think of like those special days where you get to, and we've always, the first meal I took my mates out to when I earned money was seafood, because that's the mark. I've made it, I'm there. So thank you for opening those doors for South Africans. But have you been able to figure out what it is that makes you so special? What is
What
the
keeps the
magic
people
in the water?
coming?
Is it the lemon butter?
The lemon butter adds to it. I think it's the fact that seafood is accessible to everybody at a fantastic price. And we really, really harp on the fact that we are generous with our servings.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And that Ocean Basket is for everyone. Our doors are open. You get that warm, fuzzy feeling when you walk in. A nice little warm bread dipped in some tartar.
Oh, they're iconic.
Before your meal. And that's actually what we are all about. It's about the generosity and the fantastic seafood at great value. That is at our core.
I love that, Alette. Well, we've asked
Well
our
done.
viewers at home what their favorite Ocean Basket hit is. So let's see what they had to say. Cassidy got in touch first and foremost saying, my go-to at Ocean Basket is the grilled hake and chips with the lemon
nice.
butter. It's got to be the lemon butter.
It has to be that. Slendile also weighing in. Good morning to you, my friend. My favorite meal is three-way calamari squid. Oh my, so delicious. And main course, 2 hake and veg. Wow. She'd go there for the full
she goes for the
spread.
veg. She
We're gonna
said, let
have a
me be
5-course
healthy.
meal.
Okay, Slendile. Let's see who else got in touch. Mababatu says, the platter for 2, obvious, because I'll be taking my best friend with me. I like that, because I feel like Ocean Basket, yes, you can have your own solo date, a lunch moment, but it is for sharing.
Absolutely.
And I love to see it growing up with my family as well, fighting over who's going to take the last piece of hake or even a prawn. It's part of the culture of South Africa.
It is. And now you can order another one because it is such great value during the month of August.
Absolutely. So you said it runs till the end of August, the
It's
birthday specials.
At end of this month, and then there will be more.
There will be more.
New stuff will happen.
Always be new and better specials even.
But remember, it is her birthday month as
It
well.
is my
okay?
birthday
so extra
month.
special. Okay.
I
We're
love
gonna
to
go
see
in
it,
for
Alette.
another.
Congrats to you and the team. This
Thank
is
you very
absolutely
much.
fantastic. So many options. Of course, their top sellers that they've brought for you. And then, of course, the Ocean Basket ginger
Come on,
beer
friend.
for you to enjoy. 31 years of greatness. Safe to say these fun favorites get our seal of approval. Now, if you're craving great seafood, head to your nearest OB and discover the greatest hits menu for yourself. And don't forget to get more by downloading that Ocean Basket app to earn some loyalty points and enjoy even more value. Plus, there's more. You didn't think so, but they've got more. Ocean Basket's celebrating 31 years by giving you the chance to win a 1,000 Rand Ocean Basket voucher to
Wow.
enjoy some of your favorite dishes. So reply to the competition posts on the Expresso social pages, as our friends already have, and tell us if you're craving seafood, what is your favorite meal to order at OB? Don't forget to use those hashtags OB Greatest Hits and hashtag Ocean Basket.
I finally finished eating. The competition closes August 2026. So we know, a month of birthday celebrations. We are going to jump on board. Well done to your team. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
31 years older.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Introducing our greatest hits.
All right, our bellies are filled with Ocean Basket, and now we've got to get some dancing going all the way through. We've got Miss You Babe, Zoe Zana standing by with her latest unreleased song just for you. It's an exclusive on Expresso. Let's go.
Hi guys, my name is Zoe Zana and this one is called Miss You Babe. It's not out yet, it's unreleased, so keep your eyes on my socials. The song is basically about missing the one that you love and it takes you through all of the motions, so please do enjoy.
Your fingers running through my hair. I miss you when I'm out and you're not there. I didn't mean to break it pretty hard, 'cause I don't like it when we're miles apart. I wish that you'd pretend that you still care. I still miss you, but I'm here sitting on my own, on my own. I don't wanna walk this road alone. You're my home. Why don't you just call me on the phone, on the phone? I don't wanna walk this road alone. I just miss you, babe. Babe, I still miss you. I really miss you. I really miss you, babe. I still miss you. I still miss you. On the day you left, I shed a tear. I know that you don't wanna take it there. You're on a mission 'cause it broke your heart. I told you I would hear it from the start, but you don't wanna feel the pain again. I get it, but I still miss you. But I'm here sitting on my own, on my own. I don't wanna walk this road alone. You're my home. Why don't you just call me on the phone, on the phone? I don't wanna walk this road alone. I just miss you, babe. I still miss you. Babe, I still miss you. I still miss you, babe. Oh, I just miss you, babe. I really miss you. I really miss you, babe. I just miss you, babe. I really miss you. I really miss you. Yeah. I don't wanna walk this road alone. I just miss you, babe.
true, and happy August to you. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show. This month, Artscape marks the 20th Women's Humanity Festival and the 70th anniversary of the historic 1956 Women's March. Now, joining us to tell us more about Artscape's month-long program and festival celebrating women's leadership, inclusion and action is the gorgeous CEO, Marlene Leroux, back again. Let's give her a Feel Good welcome, everybody. Let's keep that energy up. Marlene, welcome back.
Thank you
Always
so much.
looking 10 out of 10 beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this, for being part of this. Let's get into the significance of it all, because the history comes across so beautifully. I mean, like I said, this year marks the 20th Artscape Women's Humanity Festival and 70 years since the 1956 Women's March. So why was it so important to celebrate this and commemorate this moment?
It is so important that we must never forget that in 1956, women from all walks of life said no to the Dompas and the injustice of apartheid. And their challenges was that time to bring justice, and it was women that took to the streets. Now, what is our challenges now that we're sitting now? It's 20 years of the festival, but we have a pandemic, which is gender-based violence.
That's right.
And it is reality for women and for all genders as well. So our program has been curated by the community with us, and it's important to state that on the program we have a panel discussion on the 8th of August, which Miss Lucia, who was part of the march in Cape Town when it was in Pretoria, and she's 93 years old.
Wow.
And she's going to be part of the panel discussion to ask the question, what is the challenges for persons with disabilities, the LGBTQ plus communities, minorities, and also women's issues? So we ask actually family members to come, family to come and engage. Then we will have on the same day voices in unison, because when we sing together, it fills your soul. It's about music, it's about teamwork. And on the 9th of August, we're going to commemorate this march, which is going to be from the Civic, which is opposite Artscape, to the iconic steps of Artscape. And then Jimmy Nevis is going to sing that song, P-R-E-Y, Pray. That is about why must women pray every single day that they must not be raped, that they're not being killed or being emotional,
That
being
they don't
abused.
become prey.
And
Yeah.
that they don't become a prey. So it is these aspects that we need to highlight with this festival. And what better it is to do it through the arts, because the arts is the mirror of a society. But then we also have productions like Fitna, that with Meryl Dia. It's Celeste Williams and Kyra Fredericks that's sitting on the stoop and talk about their communities, their challenges that they have. Tomorrow we're having 1,000 Women Trust again that talks about the NGOs are in the house. What are they doing in the communities? We're talking about Hanover Park. We're talking about Gugulethu. We're talking about Durbanville. We're talking about all our communities and say, come together. This festival is also about humanity. How are we mirrored on our stage? Then we have the iconic Thandi Swartboy that also 20 years ago started with us with an all-women marimba band.
Wow.
But she is more than just a marimba band. She's now a businesswoman as well. And she will be staging her production on the 14th and the 15th of August. Alongside that, Rachel Colisi will have a documentary that's been screened to tell her stories as well. So what we're trying to do is to mirror. It doesn't matter where you come from. Your challenges are sometimes the same in our society. So what is our challenges now? These are the questions that we're asking. And then we have Ab Fab. They were on Expresso already. But what is important is that they're telling their stories about being marginalized, discrimination still. And it is in a production. And this year, we are dedicating Ab Fab to the late Solly Philander and Alfred Richmond, so that we never forget that they paved the way for our communities, and they were in the theatre community, and they said also, enough is enough. Then we also have writers like Rushana Philander. That's a journalist. She then penned her story where she started out, and she's going to tell a story. Also Jackie Job, who has traveled the world, who's from Cape Town. She's now professor at UCT, and she is teaching dance tools that she's using in order for the community to say, how can we use arts as a tool to communicate our anger. Then we have Gender Works. It's also about young men and young women. How do we talk to each other? Giving tools to them in saying, how do we build a better society? And not just saying, we have a pandemic, but what are we doing in our communities?
Yeah, what actions are we taking?
What actions are we taking? So it's a dialogue, it's an arts festival. There is something for everyone on our program.
I love that, Marlene. So how do people get involved? Tickets are available, web tickets. It's been running from the 30th of July to the 22nd of August. And tickets are only $100, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and it's for free as well. So that's why we're saying, be the change now. In 1956, the women were the change. But what are you doing now?
Today.
The 9th of August is not a tea party. It's an introspection. It is, what is the now? What is the future? Take charge. Bring your family to do the humanity walk with us and be part of history.
I love that. Well, there you have it. The details, of course, will be available on our socials as well. Marlene Leroux, always love having her in our company. The 9th of August. Yes, we are gathering for that incredible march, so please make sure you get involved. Outside of that, a whole month worth of festival activities based on inclusion, based on celebrating women. 100 Rand on web tickets. Some are for free, so make sure that you make your way through.
Oh, Marlene, I love you. You are officially my totem in this world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear. Oh, and another universe girl. Now, dessert has become a very special way of bringing a family memory back to life, and this is a powerful one for me to finish our Women's Month celebrations to kick things off. Sasha and Lauren have helped me to recreate a pavlova inspired by my unbelievable mom, who is woman to me, elevating the nostalgic favorite with her own thoughtful presentation while keeping the memory behind it center stage. So, ladies, I've got to say, because my mom must have put me through about 3,000 iterations before she had found that was good enough to take to work for her colleagues. She loved her team and she did so much for them. And I'm not a sweet tooth. I now know pavlova intimately, but it was how hard my mom, as a non-chef, as a non-baker, was willing to go because she understood this is a love language.
Yes, it is.
So I'm hoping we can pick up some skills and I can understand how a pavlova came to be, because it kind of feels like someone dropped something by mistake and they were like, oh, wow, okay.
Here we go.
And we serve it. So traditionally, what should a pavlova be made up of?
Sugar. And then corn flour. So there's different types of making, different types of ways of making it. But the traditional way is obviously you beat your sugar and your egg whites, and then you bake it in the oven.
So it's like a meringue cake.
Yes, correct. It needs to be a bit chewy on the inside and crispy on the outside.
See, I think this is what she was testing with me for the 978th time, looking at me chewing on the pavlova, because the mouthfeel is vitally important. That's why we've got the crunch and the structure, but it needs to kind of blend into.
Center.
Okay.
Absolutely. So today we're just going to put a few of my favorite and Lauren's favorite things onto this pavlova for you to honor your mom.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to put some cream, some whipped cream.
I kind of get a sense, Lauren, that you dip into the savory palette. Like you guys, some of the things that you have created for us, that's like my heaven, happy place.
Especially the prawns.
Especially the prawns. How do you then approach, are you a sweet tooth? Like, where does it fit in your ecosystem?
I do love sweet things, but it also depends on what it is. Nothing too sweet because it becomes nauseating for me.
Yeah. So now with the pavlova, there is a huge balancing act going on. So talk me through what you're doing here, because this is pretty tart, right?
Yes. So this is a beautiful berry compote, and we're just going to be like marbling it into the cream.
Gorgeous.
So you get a little bit of everything. And then we're just going to top it with some fresh berries to cut through the richness and the sweetness. The berries are obviously quite tart as well. You get some sweet, some tart. So it gives it a nice sweet and tart base.
And it's great because you can follow a seasonality as well with something like this. If you wanted to put your own South African spin or kind of zhuzh it up. But it does feel like one of those desserts that's like worthwhile, you know? It's like something you can put in a bit of effort and it looks so spectacular with so little going into it. And energy, I know. And you're going to get a lot of energy out there. You guys seem to have the most amazing chemistry in the way that you kind of approach ideas and things like that. Who is the taste tester? Do you really?
I cook without tasting.
Get out.
Yeah.
I have flavors in my head. She likes tasting.
I think I'm quite a lot like that.
Yeah. I don't, so I'm not a very dessert type chef. Want to do it, but I don't have the time right now. But for me, it's more, I like sweet things, so if it's sweet, I'm going to eat it. And then she gives me flavor profiles to taste, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, how did you come up with this?
Where did this even come
she doesn't taste her own food while she's cooking, so that's crazy.
I like that. There's something crazy about that. I think the two of you were obviously born to be together. See, I even gave you the big fork. Are you allowed? Because I keep having to ask my
So you're
work
just
wife.
going to break it.
Okay. You got to have texture. Ooh.
Yes.
Do you have a work wife?
I do. Carissa is my work wife, or maybe I'm her work wife. I don't know. I think I'm your work wife. I think I'm very much that. Are you allowed to eat this?
How can you eat without me? As long as the egg is cooked, I'm good.
You're going to need a bigger spoon because I'm using the. Okay.
I'm just having a little bit.
Just a little bit. Come on.
Ooh, that is so
What's on the inside? Everything looks amazing.
Like a berry
Can you hear that?
Ooh. Okay, I'll
my
just eat this part.
You've got to have the,
The berry goes well with it, eh? It breaks
That is
sweetness.
amazing. I'm going to
Oh my
bounce off the walls in
goodness.
about 5 minutes. If people want to order, if people want to connect to you, if they want to plug into this genius, how do they find you?
Okay, so House of Grace is based at Makers Landing, and you can reach us on our Instagram page, which is at House of Grace, and or pop into Makers Landing. You should see us there in the kitchen.
That makes sense. Get yourself a jaffle.
And
Yes,
they
get a jaffle.
have loads of samples just there. No, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us, guys. We really appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys. All right, Zoe's standing by for yet another performance after the break, or after all the celebration. We need to dance it off. I mean, come on.
Ain't no break.
Introducing our greatest hits.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Happy Women's Month.
That's it. For the final time this morning, Zoe Zana is standing by to take to the stage to perform another unreleased song. It's called Can't Wait. And listen, we can't wait.
Should I keep resisting or should I let you in? Hold on, don't take them off. We can't go any further. You don't say much, cause you're thinking it's kinda obvious. What can I read your mind? No, be a man about it. Won't you say you love me, love me? You're flirting with my feelings. Should I keep trying, fighting to give this love a meaning? Won't you let me in to your thoughts and dreams? It seems I'm losing my mind. I can't wait to be yours. I can't wait to be yours. Feel the grip of your claws. Feel the energy from my pores. I can't wait to be yours. I can't wait because you need to give in. Say what you mean. You already know too much. I know it's obvious. Your eyes agree with my affection. So get your lips to confess that you love me, love me. You're flirting with my feelings. Should I keep trying, fighting to give this love a meaning? Won't you let me in to your thoughts and dreams? It seems I'm losing my mind. I can't wait to be yours. I can't wait to be yours. Feel the grip of your claws. Feel the energy from my pores. I can't wait to be yours. I can't wait because you need to give in. Say what you mean. I can't wait to be yours. I can't wait to be yours. Feel the grip of your claws. Feel the energy from my pores. I can't wait to be yours. I can't wait because you need to give in. Say what you mean. Come on, let's make it sexy.
Another feel-good production.